Obviously there's so many games that are cross-gen currently. I just have that inkling feeling that some of the games which are cross-gen are gonna find it difficult to be compared with each other, like God of War, Gotham Knights. What's the other one?
It's Horizon.
Horizon, yeah.
Horizon actually looks a lot better than it did on PS4.
Hey, Kojima.
What about Kojima?
Did he perfect that engine?
Kojima.
Kojima.
I really want to play MGS2 again, bro, but I don't know.
Dude, Colin has been playing that.
Dude, I love MGS2. That I don't know. Sometimes I go back on myself. Which one's my favorite, MGS2 or MGS4? I don't know. I love MGS2. I love that game so much.
Yeah, but we are live, and I hope everyone's having a great day if they're watching this. As a VOD, make sure to let us know about the PlayStation Showcase that we're going to be discussing. But quickly before the showcase, of course, we have our usual panel members, Alish, Bless Red, and Taladios come back. And we're going to quickly talk because I noticed that it was a conversation of note that MPD happened. And it was very interesting thing to note because this time around, they actually included physical sales and digital sales, which MPD is now starting to do. So, and I know the conversation has been. I think I was only saw what happened was with Blandrew, and he was talking about Psychonauts, which I'm assuming he was what was Blandrew saying? He people were saying that the physical sales and digital sales weren't being equated, so he was basically saying, oh, MPD is just physical sales, and it included digital sales because everyone's coming at Psychonauts for not making it in at least the top 20 of MPD.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know if Microsoft releases the digital sales.
They normally do from the reports and stuff.
They do, and
digital sales.
Yes, it would have an asterisk
from
on
Microsoft.
The title. Yes, it would have an asterisk on the title that will say digital sales not included or something.
Forza and Flight Sim have physical sales included, so I would only assume that it would extend to their other games. Yeah. If you go back and check the previous months for their games, there's no asterisks for their games.
Yeah.
On MPD.
Exactly.
What about Bethesda?
I think. Well, Psychonauts is not published by Bethesda, though.
No, I'm just curious.
I think they.
Okay, yeah.
I think the ones like Nintendo.
MPD stuff. For me, it's a lot harder to look at MPD because Matt has me blocked. Shout out to Matt.
What the fuck? For what? What'd you do, bro?
Long story short, I found out the reason why he blocked me and Meds is also blocked by him is because I tweeted at Anita, her last name. I'll butcher it. Basically, she wanted to insert stuff in Cyberpunk, and I said, "Hey, get away from that game." And then I had more likes and retweets than her, and then I got blocked.
That's funny.
So I went viral for that. So Matt, for whatever reason, blocked me for
that. You pulled a JTech, bro.
I did. Whoa, that's her.
Oh, he did, not you. He did, not you.
Okay.
No, fuck.
I was gonna say for a minute there.
Wait, what?
Wait a minute, jeez.
I saw my life flash before my eyes.
Exactly. So we'll go into the top 10 real quick for the best selling games of 12 months and August the 21st, U.S. top 10 video games on all platforms: Call of Duty, Cold War, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Madden, and number 4, Miles Morales. Number 5, Super Mario. Number 7, NBA 2K21. You guys need to stop buying sports games. Number 8, Marvel's Avengers. Not very surprising because the Black Panther Wakanda DLC came out that month. Animal Crossing New Horizons, Mario Kart 8, and FIFA 21. So, are we surprised about that? Of any of that chart?
Not really.
I was gonna say FIFA, but I guess FIFA goes on sale like right before the new one comes out to get last minute sales.
It Takes Two was on that list, right? Fire.
Was
Yeah.
it?
On the, I don't remember actually.
It was on one of the lists.
Was it on? It was on a list. I don't
Yeah.
remember if you just said it or not.
Maybe a platform.
Bro, I can only get certain lists because yeah, I'm blocked, so I have to like scurry around and
Go to incognito. Just do incognito.
that is true, right? You know what?
Yeah.
I'll start doing that from now on. And then I'm trying to find the Xbox one exactly because basically they didn't have your standard they didn't have like Psychonauts or I found it. So for Xbox platforms, number 1, Black Ops Cold War. Number 2 was Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Number 3, Modern Warfare. Number 5, and then the next would be Flight Simulator, which did not have an asterisk. And then It Takes Two, which you just mentioned, Blessed Red. Forza Horizons 4, Marvel's Avengers, Minecraft, and Mortal Kombat 11. So, It Takes Two, very interesting that it charted for Xbox. I don't know if I'm surprised about the Forza Horizon 4 was not surprised about that.
It's been charting for the last few months, I think. Also, Forza Horizon 4.
That's
yeah,
random.
because of the next game coming out, so it makes people want to, I don't know, new players to play like the old games. So it kind of makes sense, right? But yeah, no Psychonauts 2, which I'm not surprised by that. It's 3 days though, give or take. But a lot of people don't realize a lot of Double Fine games are very I would say the correct terminology would be niche. Yep. And they're good games. It's just they're not these huge, sellers, which I don't know why people will try to say they're huge sellers, but they're not. But they are good games to have on a system to be diverse and all that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Psychonauts 2 is fire. People should buy both. Buy both It Takes Two and Psychonauts 2. They're both amazing platformers in their own ways. Buy both.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess Psychonauts 2 just didn't sell that well. I guess because Game Pass.
Yeah.
That's where we're going at.
Mm-hmm. Also, wait, it would also include, right, technically, the PlayStation systems too. If you're not talking about Xbox platform, but the overall all platforms, then technically, theoretically, probably didn't sell that well on PlayStation either, or that many units.
Well, also the Xbox
Yeah,
charts too.
not.
Like it didn't chart on Xbox charts either.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing. I'm just gonna guess and say it's gonna sell maybe 1 million lifetime, 1.5 million or something. I don't see it selling more, like a shit ton more than that.
I think that game, like, it's just really really niche, and I think the clout was because of the Microsoft ties to it and Game Pass. I don't think it's gonna sell like that because since it just came and went, the game hasn't really been talked about or anything like that since. Like,
Yeah, it has.
I don't think so.
Yeah, it has.
I don't think so.
I mean, I've talked about it. I've seen multiple people that I don't follow. I see talk about, Psychonauts 2, what an amazing game. I've seen people talk about it that I don't follow and that I follow.
Even I don't see anything.
I mean, I've seen some people that are tappers. I've definitely seen that.
I've seen a general. I mean, I've seen the console war drama around that. Like not this one, but like there was one like a few days ago. But I haven't
All I
really
gotta
seen.
say is I will trust Bless Red's opinion over somebody that barely played the game.
Oh yeah, I'm not trashing the game. I'm not trashing the game.
No. I'm saying like certain people. Like, was it General MLD?
Yeah.
That dude.
Yeah.
Whatever. On that. I guess. Oh, before PlayStation Showcase. There was a leak, so to speak. Shout out to PlayStation. They tweeted out Destroy All Humans 2 remake for the PS5, and they deleted the tweet with the video and everything.
Instantly.
And it's before I was like, wait, that's weird, and then Jeff Killian, like I believe later today, he announced I think he's going to be at the THQ Nordic showcase this Friday.
Oh yeah,
Which- that makes sense now that they tweeted that way too early, I guess. But
Yeah.
are we hyped for Destroy All Humans 2 remake?
I didn't play the first remake.
I didn't play the first game, but for fans of those games, I think they should be hyped because originally it was also leaked on the Nvidia stuff too. So I saw that this week. But PlayStation screwed up big time, and yeah, fans should be hyped for this Friday.
Yep. And are we? I guess that's a good segue. Are we what are you guys expecting from the showcase? What do you want from this THQ Nordic showcase? Because I know some people want Dark Siders 4 game. I don't know what other IPs THQ Nordic has really.
Yeah, I have no idea what the fuck they
I
made.
have no idea either.
They
I,
have a
I
bunch
have
of
no,
studios,
I have no
right?
fucking clue.
Y'all are missing like the big name, man.
Bro, I
Biomutant
play
2.
I play
Oh,
games, man.
Biomutant 2, bro.
Sometime. Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, I dropped that game because I don't know. I don't know. It didn't click for me. I was excited for that game too, but then the reviews are so bad, and then the audio was so shit.
Dude,
I was
the
like,
audio that
Oh.
is just audio is very underappreciated by a lot of people. Like,
yeah,
it can make
shit,
or break a game for me.
yeah, that shit. When I heard that shit, I was like, all right, I'm out. I can't do this. I don't know. I only got the EA Play Pro, so I didn't pay $60, so we're
That's
fine.
good.
But
Mhm.
THQ, like I have to look that up. Hold on, what do they make? I have no clue.
I have no idea. I know they've lost a bunch of licenses, but they're gonna have to surprise us, really.
Are they making that SpongeBob game, the fighting game?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that old brawler.
Is that them? Might be.
Are they making that? I don't know if they're making.
They made the remake for Bikini Bottom.
Yeah, so I assume they.
I played
They
that.
do
That
have
was
the
fun.
license.
So I guess they own it. I don't know.
Darksiders 4 would be cool. I mean, I played 3. I wasn't like super impressed, but I mean, it was okay. I don't really see anything else that like jumps at me. THQ Nordic, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know any of these fucking games outside of Darksiders and Biomutant and SpongeBob.
I'm gonna try and look up old
Kingdoms.
THQ.
Oh, my bad. Red Faction. They made Red Faction? Oh yeah, new Red Faction would be amazing. That would be fire. But we shall see on that one. I don't know.
We'll see what sort of surprises they've got.
Yeah, I'm looking at some old WCW versus NWO. Hot Wheels.
Ooh, they're coming with the Hot Wheels game, right? Hot Wheels racing game. They're coming out with that, I think. Looks...
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's like a lot of wrestling, Scooby Doo.
I mean, they've lost the wrestling IP anyway because WWE part ways with. No, they lost the rights to WWE
Did they lose
because
or they went under? I forgot. I thought
they went under.
Yeah,
They went
and
under.
then they went to Take Two.
Yeah, then they went to Take Two. Yeah,
Down
and
ever
that
since.
too now as well. The publishers who originally make those WWE games are going to AEW. So
Yeah, they're gonna make a
Ukes.
good game.
Yeah, Ukes. I'm
Ukes.
really excited for that.
Mm-hmm. All right, so I guess we can talk about the NVIDIA GeForce Experience leak that happened, and we'll say and preface that this may or may not actually give a good picture. Some is speculative that NVIDIA said themselves, but definitely gives you a semi good idea for certain things. Definitely like God of War 2018 is supposed to be there, right? Makes sense. Part of that slate coming, and they had some other ones. They had the Arkham Knight ray tracing. I don't believe that, but hey, that was also part of the leaks. Demon
Wait, sorry,
Souls was
wait, sorry,
part of the
Arkham
leak.
Knight ray tracing? Is it Arkham
Yeah.
Knight ray tracing?
Yeah, RTX. Yeah.
Bro, if that's true, that'd be fucking godlike.
But I
Sorry.
have no idea. Bro, I don't.
I'm just saying.
believe
No,
it.
I'm saying that's true. That'd be godlike. Cause that game already
Oh,
looks
yeah.
fucking amazing.
Yeah, even to this day, like Arkham Knight without RTX, it still look good with, or like what, a 6-year-old game.
On a Unreal
Yeah.
Yeah,
Engine
it
3.
looks best on PC.
Unreal Engine 3, bro. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy that Rocksteady did that.
What
If
else?
that remaster is legit, then that's going to be awesome. What else was there? Obviously,
Yeah, sorry.
destroy all
Demon
humans.
Souls, Destroy All Humans 2. Couple other games. What about like Bless? Anything that stuck out to you?
Look, I forgot the question. What? Sorry.
From the leak, any title
Oh,
that stuck out to you besides God of War 2018, Demon Souls?
I mean, I didn't really look
Gear
at much
6.
of anything. I just saw what people said, what they said about the leak. I didn't actually read the names of the
Okay.
games. I saw Kingdom Hearts 4
That's all
and
that.
what
Yeah,
else?
see that to me is just like, nah, there's no way another Kingdom Hearts like that soon.
And there's also Final Fantasy something remake.
Which
Well, 7
remake?
PC. 7 PC.
Final Fantasy
Oh,
8
7?
remake.
I don't know the number.
I think it was 8. They showed.
Huh.
And they said they talked about like Kingdom Hearts 4 on Unreal Engine 5. That's,
Mhm.
what else? Yeah, like Returnal coming to PC,
GTA.
Demon Souls, GTA 6.
Yeah, there's not anytime soon.
Not GTA 6. No, GTA remaster for San Andreas, Vice City, and I forgot the other
And
one.
what
Good to
else?
see
It
it.
was fucking we were just talking about this shit.
Injustice 3, Gods
Yeah.
will Gods
Yeah,
will fall. That
Yeah,
is a bit. That is a bit iffy. I don't think it'll be called that. I think it'd be called something else. To be honest with you.
Oh yeah, it was Nintendo games coming to PC too.
yeah, that was.
Oh,
It was
that
like
Mario game.
Mario Kingdom Battle shit, and
Yeah.
other games going to GOG. I was like, what the hell?
What?
Yeah, I don't know.
What else was there?
It'll
Honestly,
be 80, and they still will not have games coming to PC.
like, yeah, that I don't know. That's why I didn't really take this leak that seriously. I was like,
I feel like the Steam leaks are more credible, right?
probably.
Whatever's
Maybe, I
that
don't know.
Steam
But I think people
IDB or
nowadays
whatever
though.
Steam DB. I don't know.
I just think people nowadays will start using the video because of the fact that it's Unreal Engine 5 and people are going to slowly move to, high-end.
What do you mean by that? Are you talking about consumers moving to NVIDIA, or are you talking like them using RTX or
No,
like
developers
games?
using RTX.
Think about it.
Developers using RTX.
Because I feel like yes and no. Because I feel like majority of the time, a game that uses RTX or like PhysX, I'm assuming that's the way you pronounce it. I could be completely wrong.
Yep.
Yeah.
Physics.
That like
Physics.
I think Arkham City had PhysX, and but the thing is, it's like they're partnered, right? Like they'll have a
Yeah.
partnership with Rocksteady or whoever is doing the PC port because
PC
they're
ports, yeah.
paying for it or something. So that's the thing where it's like sometimes they'll do it just because they think they have the best features from the graphics card, or sometimes they're getting paid to do it.
And me personally, I think some developers would do the RTX stuff because just with next gen hardware now, you're gonna need that. You need to see the graphical and all of that stuff, right? And I was taking a look at somebody modding Arkham Knight. I think it was Origin Gamer who tweeted that out. I was just like, bloody hell. If that was legit for Arkham Knight, I think that'd be cool. But it's 50-50. We'll find out by DC Fandom, I think, for that. Other games, like, what is it, Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy, it wouldn't surprise me if Square Enix does that. Yeah.
Anybody else? All right, cool.
Return on PC.
It makes the most sense.
Yep.
Well, and Demon Souls.
Oh, and the Modern Warfare 2 remaster as well was on that leak.
No,
That's already
it's supposed to be a game.
That's already on PC.
No, they're
Yeah,
talking.
single
No,
player.
they're not talking about that. They're talking about like a sequel to 2019. Modern
Oh,
Warfare.
well, that's what I mean. They're already going to come out with that.
That's supposed to be coming out next year.
Yeah, they're definitely making that. Like it was the most successful
Well, that's
COD.
the big
If
that is a
Activision
big-
doesn't fucking blow themselves the fuck up in lawsuits
No,
first.
that's a big if because Activision's already underwater as it is.
That's not a big if.
No,
That's coming
dude, Modern Warfare was the most successful COD, like one of the most successful CODs ever. Do you think they're not going to make a sequel to that? They already leaked like what the premise is going to be.
Activision got caught up in are getting sued again though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they got the, they
I
got
don't-
money
I don't know if they got
that
time
shit.
for this shit.
They're like Charlie Intel already leaked like the plot for next year's Call of Duty.
Yeah, it's
So,
definitely
it's
coming
gonna
out
happen.
next year,
Yeah, of course.
and people are gonna eat it up. Granted, I'm probably gonna buy that game because I liked Modern Warfare 2019.
Yeah, same. I
I'm
probably
scared.
would pick that up.
It's
Oh,
just
I
fucking-
guess the next one. Oh, I mean,
fucking-
I'm
I'm
not
not buying
picking
that
up
shit.
Vanguard.
You're not? I
I'm
thought
not-
you liked 2019 Modern Warfare. Or was it? Yeah, it was 2019 Modern Warfare.
I enjoyed Modern Warfare, but I'm not picking up Vanguard though. Nah.
Vanguard's that shit is like that's like a Modern Warfare skin because like even the UI is the same.
The UI is the same.
No, it's exact same as 2019 down to like the kill streaks, like look of it, like either bringing back streaks from World War II, like straight ripping them out. Like they literally just skinned Modern Warfare 2019 and put it in World War II setting.
I saw a frame rate test, and every time they pulled out a grenade, that shit went down 20 FPS. I was like, what the fuck? That was weird. Yeah, but yeah. I don't know.
I would say before we go into the PlayStation Showcase and go title by title, is
Mhm.
there any other topics that we missed or you guys want to talk about before we go into the showcase?
I mean, there's mad games at release. I don't know if y'all.
Oh yeah, I guess
are playing
I
it.
Well, yeah,
forgot
and
we're supposed to talk about the games that we played. That's always a first. So we'll go into that, and I guess talk about Deathloop, Tales of Arise, then go to showcase, and that's that. So I'll start off. Been playing a lot of Final Fantasy 14. I beat the expansion for Heaven's Award. Really good, better than the base, and I have to do the patches or the patch, and then go into Stormblood, I think, and it's just superior in every way. Story was really good. Fucking finally got into the Dark Knight class because I was a Marauder / Warrior, and then I got the class I wanted to, which was Dark Knight. Dark Knight had a great story, still had a good story, which will be continued throughout the other expansions. And I was like, damn, this is really fucking good. This MMO is just eating away at my life. And I put so many hours in this, and it probably like will be like my number one most played Steam game. Um, until like Endwalker, and then that'll even give me more hours. And I very much have the confidence that I will beat Shadowbringers before Endwalker comes out. My character is level 64. My gear is at 270, and I am just having a blast with it. It's probably like probably the best like MMO out there right now currently, and I'm just like it's really good. I strongly recommend it to people that are maybe wanting to try an MMO or that is like a WoW player that wants to switch. And I'm just like, hey man, FF14, try it out. Don't be a dumbass though and pay to fucking skip all the fucking content. There are some people like that, and then they end up hating the game. They're bad at the game. They don't understand abilities or their roles and classes and jobs. It's just don't take everything in, because like you will not understand if you're just thrown into it. It's really dumb. So strongly recommend that. And I've also been playing Tales of Arise. Really good game. Of course, I told you. No, actually, I did not. I got a new graphics card, 3080, and getting really good performance, 120 FPS, 4K, highest settings possible. And what can I say? It's like you have the some of the cutscenes very anime esque, like something you'll see from an anime, like scenes, and they are done by the team that did Demon Slayer. I can't pronounce it. It starts with a U.
Oh, really?
Ufotable or something. I'm butchering it, but the Demon Slayer team, the Fate Stay Night team, they did the anime esque cutscenes, which are really good. Music's really good as well, and combat wise, it's really fun and engaging. It is difficult. I'm playing on the second hardest difficulty, and like you got to be careful. You gotta like time your combos right. You cannot. And I tell people, you can't just button mash. It's like if you button mash, you're gonna fucking die. You gotta actually like be smart and actually like play video games like how they're meant to be played. And like I said,
Microtransactions.
it's really good. And then the only like negative is what Blessred's saying. There is microtransactions, which it's one of those things where you get outfits with certain skills, and um, I heard
Buying
because
level
I've
up
never
and
bought
money.
it. It's like some of these skills aren't good though, but they are being tied to outfits. Me, I don't have the need for it. It's also kind of like a DMC5 situation as well, that you can buy your like actual use your own money and get gold and other stuff and level up faster. To me,
And
that's not necessary.
there's in the game the in-game currency for things is more expensive than it usually is, so it incentivizes you to pay money.
Mm-hmm.
And the bosses are way harder than like the regular enemies. So
Oh, yeah.
again, that incentivizes people to purchase shit.
Yeah,
So
what
yeah.
else? Yeah, I beat the second boss. So could say that. What like I said, it's like don't buy the microtransaction. It is a good game. Don't buy it. That's all I can say really. It's like I don't have the need. It's not like something like I guess you could say like Odyssey or something where you like I don't have that need to buy microtransactions to beat the game. It's like you gotta like how can I say this correctly? Pick out good arts because certain weapons will have elemental based damage that will boost certain arts. So it was like wind art. If you have a wind sword, it'll boost that art, which you want to use for certain bosses or certain enemies. So, but that's really it for me for the games I played. I just been also testing my 3080 out on certain games just to see performance, but that's it for me. What about you, Bless?
Uh, I've only been really playing Tales of Arise, but the games I want to play, I haven't bought yet because I'm in a weird situation where I need to wait a little bit. Uh, I may be able to buy them like on Wednesday or like Thursday, hopefully. Because I want to buy Deathloop. I want to buy The Artful Escape. I want to buy Lost in Random, and I want to buy Life is Strange. So looking to buy all those games by Thursday, honestly. But what? I ended up beating. Let's see. I ended up beating The Ascent. I did that. Even though I had to restart from the beginning, but I ended up doing it. It's a good game. Good game overall. I beat a game called Inked: A Tale of Love. It's a decent indie game. It's not that long. I don't know if I have no idea if it's on consoles or not. It's just a random indie game I saw on Steam recommends, and I decided to buy it. But overall, yeah, I've just been playing Tales of Arise. It's a really good game. I love the combat in it. I think it probably is the most. It's probably the most advanced or fluid combat in the Tales series. Is very fluid. I just hope I get more like combat arts, because 3 is a little bit it's a very small amount. I heard you get 6, so I can't wait to get 6. That's gonna be crazy, combining all them shits together. But yeah, the game is really good. I love the music. The characters are cool. The graphics are really good. Performs well. But yeah, that's about it.
Do you notice like a frame dip anytime you'll get towards like the
Camera
end
cut?
of this section where you're trying to go to the next area? It just like dips for random reason. I've
No.
noticed that.
Only thing I saw was camera cut, frame time spike. But that's
Mm-hmm.
probably just on Unreal. It's an Unreal Engine. It's an Unreal Engine game.
Mm-hmm.
Probably just did with that.
Yeah. Overall, like combat wise, it's fine. Frame rate's like steady. Yep.
Oh, I'm just mad also that the game doesn't have any like settings you can change really. It's like on, off. That's
Really?
it. It's like you have like the graphics, like the texture setting of like low, medium, high, but everything else is either on or off. It's like, what the fuck?
Oh, the only thing that annoyed me also like not the anime cutscenes, but like a regular cutscenes, like 60 FPS.
Oh yeah, that's a.
Notice, yeah.
Overall though, that game is really good. It's shaping up to be top 2 with the Berseria. I mean, I
Still
only
haven't
played
played
3,
it.
but huh?
I still haven't
Berseria?
played Berseria. I own it, but haven't played it.
You should have played it first.
What else? The only Tales game I played was on a Vita. I think it's Tales of Hearts, something like
There's
that. I
there's like
forgot.
1,000 of them.
I know, but
Oh,
one's on
the
the
one on
Vita.
Vita.
Yeah, I don't know if I got it for PS Plus or I just bought it. I forgot. It's like a long ass time ago.
That should be Vesperia and Berseria. Those are the 2. This is gonna be my 3rd. But yeah, this may probably be better than Berseria, depending on how the story goes. Berseria's story was crazy. Was crazy.
All right. What about you, Elish? What have you been playing?
So outside the usual Valorant every day, I got into Apex like I think really right after Pod. I was playing. I got into Apex, and it's fun. The only thing is like I think monetization wise, probably like one of the worst games, free to play games, because it has loot boxes, battle passes, and microtransactions like all over the place. It takes a really long time to get all of the legend. I haven't even unlocked one legend yet. Versus like in Valorant, like it's pretty simple to unlock all the agents if you just play enough. You don't feel like it's an excessive grind to get the agents in Val. So that's an interesting difference between the two. I'm kind of in a gaming funk because I was playing GTA 4, and then now I'm having like loading issues. Like missions will take like a long time to load, and we'll just be stuck in loading. So I just said, "Fuck it," I dropped it. And now I'm kind of stuck because Microsoft today they announced that the game I've been waiting for called Unsighted is coming out on September 30th. Then there's another game tomorrow called Flynn, Son of Crimson that's coming out that looks really interesting. I might play that. There's also the Pokemon Marathon I do every year with the new Pokemon game coming out. So I was playing Crystal, then I got pissed off at Crystal because in the original game it's like there's like no viable Pokemon early game. Like there's like nothing. So I'm just like fuck this. I'm gonna play Hard Gold instead. So I'm playing Delta Emerald right now, which is like a fan-made mod of Emerald that takes the improvements of the remake and puts them into the Emerald engine. It's the only way I play Emerald now, to be honest. So I think until Unsighted comes out, I'm just gonna be doing my multiplayer games. I also did the Final Fantasy 15 event and Final Fantasy 14, which is very good. I highly recommend it. The Regalia is fucking awesome. As a mount, it's fucking dope. When you put it in the air, it has like jet wings that come out of its back. It's pretty sick. It's pretty cool. So yeah, I've been doing. That's pretty much it. I think I'm just gonna play Pokemon until Unsighted comes out, or just get wrecked in Val. That's pretty much what I'm gonna be like for the next few weeks.
All right. And Claudia, I know that you haven't been playing, but let the people know if there was any game that you've been playing. It could be even an
If I was
app.
able to play a game, there'd be one game I'd be sticking to, and obviously it wouldn't be Avengers or Injustice or anything like that. I'd probably get back into story driven games. I haven't touched like Control maybe. I haven't played that yet, and or
Again,
maybe get back into God of War. Finish that off.
get ready for that DLC next year, bro.
This motherfucker. Gosh dang.
I mean, that's what it fucking looks like, man.
Definitely, that game is definitely a game, sir. But what
It's
we
a
gonna do?
game. That shit is DLC, and it's gonna be the last. It's gonna be the last part of that story. So
Yep.
DLC up.
It definitely reminds me of God of War 2, sir. I guess God of War 2 was DLC.
But just
Yeah,
remember though, guys,
it must have been.
even though it's coming from Sony Santa Monica, it's not the same game director.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
it's
talk
a different
about it. We'll
guy.
talk about it. I guess we talk quickly. Deathloop getting good reviews. 88
Yes,
on
sir.
Metacritic.
Yep.
I'm still not getting it. I'm just waiting for a huge discount because I haven't like an arcade game since Dishonored 1. But I am glad it's getting good scores and yeah, and that PC version looked spooky to me. And they should fix that and get rid of Denuvo and yeah, because they're having mixed reviews on Steam, and they should fix that. If not, people will stop buying that game and supporting.
ACG said it's a wait for a sale, but I'm gonna buy it anyway because I already got a sale on it, like $10 sale. Thank you, CD Keys.
Is that on Bethesda's launcher or Steam's?
No, they don't. Nah, CD Keys don't even use that fucking launcher anymore.
Right.
I'm pretty sure.
Good.
Fuck that launcher. But oh yeah, but yeah, that game is from what I hear, people are liking it, so it's good. It's just some weird stuff about it. Some weird. Seemed like the worst thing about it is the AI.
I
It's
heard
the worst
that's
thing
dumb.
about it.
I think.
Yeah, I heard that.
People
I heard
said
that too.
they're dumb.
Yeah, but outside of that, I'm gonna probably play with the online player. Online or real person trying to clap my cheeks in the game. See if I
Yeah.
can hold my own. You'll see. I may stream it actually.
Stream it, I'll watch if I can, depending on what time you stream.
Yeah.
Anybody else? Any last remarks for Deathloop?
Good job for Microsoft. Good job for Arcane, man. Let's hope that they keep this going.
Oh, one more thing. Are we gonna give Microsoft their flowers for picking up a good studio? Come on now.
Yes, I will give them their flowers.
There we go.
Give them their flowers.
I'll give them the flowers, but I haven't like Arcane, so it's like I'll give them the flowers. Just like I'm in the same sentiment of Todd Howard as well.
I just hope that
I'll give them a bouquet because of id.
Yeah, I just hope that Bleeding Edge and Grounded are exceptions to the rule. That's all I hope.
Bro, there were passion projects, man.
I don't give a fuck. You put it out. I don't give a shit.
Hey,
And where's Bleeding Edge now?
Damn.
well, it's dead. But from what I heard from Grounded,
passion.
is that game is actually pretty good. Obsidian don't make no bad games, man.
Listen, man, I love Obsidian games, but that Grounded game I will never touch in my life.
That was clear.
I mean, do you play Minecraft? I don't.
I do not.
It's just not in my. It's not in my wheelhouse. So I was never gonna play the game in the first place. But from what I heard, people liked it. So
hey, man, those spiders are definitely scary in that game. So I can see why people won't play it.
Hey, man, you
The
can change
spiders.
it with the change the
Oh,
accessibility,
yeah!
so you
Yeah,
they
I
don't
saw
look
that.
Scary.
That's right. The arachnophobia.
that's so random.
Oh, man.
Jesus. But yeah,
Imagine playing Spider-Man and like, oh, I'm scared.
Oh,
of
you gotta
spiders.
change the spider
Logo.
symbol.
Change the spider symbol, bro.
what the fuck? Yeah, that'd be crazy. But man, Psychonauts 2 and now Deathloop, man, they on to something, man. They on to
I hope
something.
Ghostwire is good. I hope Ghostwire is good.
We'll talk about that too. We'll talk about a lot of that stuff. All right, so I guess we could talk about Arcane. There's some leaks for Redfall, and it's pre-alpha.
Hmm.
I don't think this should have been leaked because shit's getting passed around, and yeah. It's looking like it's going to be a Borderlands. Why I say Borderlands? Jeez, Borderlands looter
Oh,
shooter-esque games.
I thought you were gonna say
with me.
I thought you were gonna say
Jeez.
Borderlands.
No, jeez. I mean it could be. That's a good. that would be funny. I actually did say that. But,
Oh man.
I don't know. It's not a look like. There's a lot of things you can make fun of Xbox as well, but this is stupid. Like pre-alpha, like that is not representative of the final game. And if you need evidence, just look at Cold War, what it was in alpha, and look what it was when it came out. Even the fucking gun models were changed by the time the game released. So like this pre-alpha, people passing this around like it's not representative of the game at all.
Mm-hmm.
Now, yeah, it's not representative. And now, like the concept, sure, you can say, oh look, another looter shooter, but like graphically, you can't scrutinize that.
Yeah, the PlayStation fanboys were trying to use it as ammo. Like, bro, y'all have all this shit that you could use for ammo for Xbox, and you use this low-hanging fruit of a game that is not even close to being out?
Yep.
The fuck? What are you doing?
They're missing like graphical assets in the fucking levels. Like
literally, the fire was a texture, and it had no like emissive flames. Like what? There was no flames. It was a texture on the floor. Jesus Christ. But I mean, it was funny at first, but then it's like people are like legitimately trying to make a case like, oh, look at what Xbox is doing. Like, Jesus Christ, these fucking idiots. Ay.
Yeah.
No. Is there any other game that oh, Life is Strange. Jeez, what's the subtitle for it?
Life is Strange True Colors.
True Colors.
Yeah.
Came out $60. I don't even know. Did they say it's in an episodic format? Because I know it's all in one.
No,
or is
it's
it
not.
just
It's
in
a-
chapters. Or is
It's
this...
a full game.
Okay, I know it's a full game, so I was wondering if it's still in episodes, even though it's still a full
No.
game.
No, it's a full game.
Okay. I heard it got
And,
good reviews.
That game is apparently it got good
Better than
reviews,
2?
but
Is it better than 2? Because I did not.
no,
like
yeah,
2.
it's better than 2, but like it's $60, and people are like, "Yo, this game's like 6 hours long."
Oh shit.
How much are they usually? How much are they usually?
It's $60, or I think they're like $40. It's like
Oh,
what,
fuck.
right?
Oh
It's like
damn.
40.
Actually, you're right. I think Life is Strange
fuck?
1 was 40. Damn.
Because I mean, it's not just that they're 40, but like they're broken up into like 5 chapters of 2 to 3 hours. So it's
Yeah.
bigger, it's longer than this game entirety, and it's more money. So there's
Yeah.
that. People are like, "Oh, it's not worth the 60." I'm gonna try to see if I can get it for 40. If I can't get it for 40, I'm gonna wait on it. I have many other games to buy this fucking
Man, I
month.
got a
man.
huge ass backlog, so that game can wait. Because Lost Judgment's also coming out in like a week or so. So
Oh, really?
yes, that's what I told you, Luis, that you should have played like the original game.
Unsighted comes out this month. That's the last game I'm buying this year. That I look at Unsighted. That gave me crosscode vibes. Anything that gives me crosscode vibes is an instant day
So
one.
you just found out like today.
What? Oh yeah, I did.
Sir,
But that-
so
no,
you were planning on playing Judgment.
Well, I just found out today
God
that
damn.
Unsighted was coming out this month. So whenever that game comes out, everything before
Sir,
it,
you had
goes
no
to sleep.
plans on
Smoke.
buying or playing
Smoke.
Judgment.
Not in my
Man,
immediate
get him
plans.
out of here.
No. Not in my immediate plan. I will say that.
That's
Maybe after
crazy.
Final Fantasy. Maybe after Endwalk.
That's a long time.
Exactly. I gotta.
Dude,
Uh,
legitly, on a level, why wouldn't you know about this before? I'll never know.
Because this man is capping, that's all.
I'm not captain. I never told you I would play it like instantly.
No, you said, I told you, hey man, it's up there with Kwame too. You're like, might have to take a look. And it has
Yeah,
the brawling aspect and all that.
I'll
And
take a
you
look,
just-
but I won't play. How much is it?
Bro, it was on sale like a month ago.
Can't.
I think it was like $30.
Oh, it's $40. Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah, maybe in like a month or two. Maybe a Christmas
Oh,
set.
man.
I think Christmas.
Oh man,
Vibes.
Low key, I'm gonna forget after this. I'm ready.
Yeah, you're definitely gonna forget.
100%. You gotta put that bitch in your calendar. You're not gonna remember that shit.
I gotta put an Apple Watch reminder on that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Yep. Any other games that before we go?
Kenna
into
comes out
PlayStation
next.
Showcase? Oh,
Kenna comes out
Kenna?
next week. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
true.
I don't know. I don't think I'm getting it.
I'm not getting a day
I
one.
might just be
I'm st-
waiting.
I'm still gonna get that shit, honestly.
Did anyone play Ghost of Ikishima? I forgot that dropped.
Bro,
It's-
I have it downloaded. Wait. Top of the Iki Island session.
yeah, I think he is. What about that?
I didn't play it yet.
I have it downloaded. And because I didn't do the whole PS4 to PS5 save transfer stuff, I'll have to restart that whole game.
Yikes.
So,
Big
I'm just gonna have to. I'm just gonna play it when I basically have no other games and I beat my backlog. That is my game plan for that.
Yeah, I'm not in a rush to play that. I heard it's good. I'm just not in a rush to play it.
I need me, Kenna, man. I need that.
Here you got Tales of Rise.
Bro, the game is gonna be like 50 hours. I have 4 other games I want to play.
Hey man,
But-
it sounds like a you problem.
I know it's a me problem, so Tales of Arise is gonna sit the fuck back.
So that's a good game.
So are the other games. Lost in Random.
Whoa, we don't know if Ken.
I want to play Lost in Random, bro. That shit's
Why'd
like
you do
almost
this?
a 90 on. That's just almost a 90 on Metacritic. I want to play that.
Yes,
I
why
wanna-
don't you do this? Do a spin the wheel thing. Whatever game comes out, you play that for that day.
Hell no.
Like,
I
I
don't
gotta
spin
really
no
make. Yeah,
wheels.
you know what? I probably should do that actually.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, that will keep me like focused. Like, okay, I have to play this game today. Just spin the
You
wheel.
should keep it fresh though, Red Hood, so you gotta think about it like that.
Yeah.
Anyways, I guess we're gonna go into the PlayStation Showcase. We're gonna go with the
Did you see
titles
it?
coming out, or so came out PlayStation Showcase 30 Thursday, and it was about 40 minutes. And of course, they started off with an ad, and it had a couple of Easter eggs in that ad. They had the Resident Evil 4 symbol, which usually some of these ads kind of like even Colin mentioned will be like future announcements that will happen later. So definitely looks like Resident Evil 4 remake will be announced later. Who fucking knows? Could be December.
Weird to know that's coming though.
Yeah, from leaks.
That's already
and stuff.
confirmed.
So where I'll have a trailer and stuff, maybe December with the supposed PSX event or next year. What else?
Sly Cooper.
Yeah, they showed a couple other things. If you like stop frame by frame, you'll notice some other things like Taladia mentioned Sly Cooper. It was a cool, interesting trailer for an ad, and if you're a big PlayStation fan, check that ad out because you'll probably see something that I haven't seen, and I'll mention. But cool, whatever. And then we had Jim Ryan. This man gave a speech, and it went in, had a Sony Interactive Entertainment presents. And then when I heard the Star Wars music, I was like, an Asper Media, I was like, yo, KOTOR remake. KOTOR remake. This is a KOTOR remake. And then I saw Revan. I was like, yep, this is KOTOR remake. And then I was like, yeah, Star Wars KOTOR remake. And I was like, damn, this is good. I'm a big fan of KOTOR 1 and 2. Guys don't know, KOTOR 1 and 2 is also on Steam. So if you guys are PC gamers and like Western RPGs, go play those two games. They're really good. Really, really good. KOTOR, the original KOTOR was made by BioWare, and KOTOR 2 was made by Obsidian. And only thing I dislike about the KOTOR 1 game on PC is, yeah, there's no native 4K support, but the KOTOR 2 does. So, yeah.
Mods. Just
To
mod.
definitely do mods for it.
Probably is a mod for it. There's a mod for everything.
But this was a big get. I know Maddie Plays was the one who originally broke the story, corroborated by Jason Schreier about the KOTOR remake in Asper Media. And what was very interesting from Maddie Plays video, who is a part of Last Stand Media, is that he mentioned there was a bidding war between Microsoft and Sony for getting, the exclusivity deal / publishing rights for this game. And supposedly Sony, from the looks of it and from what Maddie said, is that they beat, Xbox on that front. And now it's happening. I'm super happy about it. A little concerned, and I talked about this in the Twitter Spaces with Chris Righteous, and that even Blandrew mentioned that there's a consultant writer that is a part of this game that doesn't like Star Wars, that has said some questionable things, and said KOTOR is like her least favorite Star Wars stories or something like that too. So it's like,
Yeah.
don't know why you would have this person on the project, but this person also supposedly worked on Rift Apart story, even though the person was also a consultant there. So this person probably doesn't have that much room, and the other employees have also been saying it's gonna stick true to the original. And a lot of Asper Media's employees are also ex-Bioware devs and veterans in the RPG genre for this. So they're having the talent there. So I am not concerned about that consultant like some people are, kind of overblowing it. I can understand the concerns, but not the overblown proportions, though. So, but overall, I was like super hyped for it. What did you guys think? I definitely think it's a huge get. It's also coming to PC, of course.
People
I
acting
thought
like
it
this
was
shit is a fucking exclusive, bro. All I've heard on Twitter is fuckers championing this shit like it's an exclusive. PlayStation got the mind share. PlayStation closing up shop. Like, I don't know. Not closing up shop, but like, Jesus. Like, people acting like this shit's an exclusive. Like, this
um,
probably will be a timed exclusive
Yeah.
for
That's
Xbox, and it's non-exclusive at all because it's coming to PC. So
yeah, I think it's timed as well. Me personally, on a personal level, I'm really, really excited for the remake. And it blew me away just for the fact that the first game Sony did was Star Wars. And it
Mm.
just blew me away. I was just like,
I do
PlayStation.
find it funny that sorry.
I was going to say that it just blew me away the fact that PlayStation decided to start off with Star Wars more than anything.
I just wanted to say that I find it kind of crazy how KOTOR went from an Xbox thing to, well,
PC.
for consoles, it went from Xbox thing to PlayStation thing. They just like switched sides.
Yep.
I'm surprised Microsoft wouldn't have a deal on that shit. I mean, that's a big fucking get. I don't know. But yeah, so I'm gonna check it out probably. I was always interested in that game, but I didn't want to honestly play because it's like mad old. I don't know how many mods I would have to download to make it playable. So I'll probably just wait for the remake.
I will say,
Yeesh.
when it comes to the KOTOR, that timed exclusivity, like, there's a lot of things that are timed exclusive that haven't even, went to the other box, supposedly. Like, FF7 Remake has went way over like, its timed exclusivity. And it still hasn't even, like, went to Xbox show. Which I find interesting. I don't know what the
Maybe
parameters
next
is.
year.
Like, no one knows the parameters. I don't know if they had a milestone in sales where they're just like, oh shit, we'll keep it more, timed and all that.
I think they extended it because of Integrate.
That's what some people are saying.
They said it it's in the trailer, I think. It's in the trailer. Like they said it's extended.
Did they?
Yeah. Like in the end of it, like the little like the text at the bottom. It says extended. That's what it was.
Goddamn.
Yeah.
Maybe it was.
But that's I don't know, like I never played KOTOR either. I mean, I will play this because like same with Blessed Red, like I don't want to go back and have to install a whole bunch of mods and stuff. But I think the time exclusivity launch is going to be huge because like I feel like day one impact is like big. Even though we know it's coming to other platforms later, that impact at launch is just different, and that's going to be a sight to behold in terms of like just how big this game will be.
Yeah,
Like
but
you have like Disney Plus and like Sony, like the main Sony account. Like they know what they have on their hands right now. They know the amount of people that have been wanting this game for years and years.
The shitty Battlefield, the shitty Battlefield, the shitty
Battlefront?
Star Wars game sold 10 million. Battlefront 2 was a shitty Battlefront game.
And that was
That shit was
despite
10
all
million.
all that controversy and like the fucking congressman, like all this stuff, and it still sold 10 million. It's crazy.
So yeah, KOTOR 100% gonna sell. It's an RPG, so it's different than just like a bang bang shooter, but it's probably still gonna sell 10 million. It's a classic.
Yeah, it's a
10, 15.
Yeah, everyone's
I
been
would say
asking
15.
for this for a while. KOTOR is a beloved, two of the titles from the franchise, beloved franchise, and it's gonna be huge. And Sony is also publishing it and paying for the development costs, so this might be even longer in terms of timed exclusivity. It could be 3 years, could be 2 years, could be 4. Who knows?
Yeah, I remember like
I was shocked that they are the ones publishing this game.
I remember I said this like when the PS5 was coming out. Like Sony's going to use their existing leverage to just get more time exclusive third party games. Like it's gonna be fucked. I remember when they were announcing games like last year, and they were like, "This is just the people were like, oh, this is just the beginning of third party time exclusivity." Like you don't even know the half of it. We're seeing it. We're seeing what they have with their leverage.
There's some industry people that are saying that Sony's gonna go hard with times exclusivity and third party relations.
They're PS2 levels, like, honestly, sometimes. So
Mhm.
it can be like not maybe not to the same extent, but it's definitely like, and unlike the PS3 where just everything was on everything on day one, this is gonna be more like PS2.
Closing it off, like I said, when I saw this and watching with other people, I went fucking insane. I was like, it had like to me, it made a huge impact. I was like, damn. I was like, it's really fucking happening. It's finally official, even though it's been leaked. Like, it's just shocking about everything surrounding it. And a lot of people have been asking for ages, and very much inspired many games afterwards, even Mass Effect. So, super happy about that. Next game, which had some controversy,
Oh,
Project Eve. And very much looked it's made by a Korean studio, I believe, and supposedly this director is friends with Yoko Taro, so Yoko Taro gave his like approval for this game as well.
Oh, man.
And it's very interesting. Combat looks cool to me, but the controversy is how the character looks slash camera angles. And all I gotta say is I think people need to stop complaining. Because, listen, my whole philosophy is I have no issues, right? None, right? If you make a character, whatever they look like, in terms of features, all that, I had no problems with Last of Us Part 2 character designs. I have no problems with Metal Gear Solid 5 character designs. But now we're starting to have, I guess, a pushback on now, like, these types of character designs, which I'm just like, why can't they both exist? That's my
Only
whole
pushback
issue.
I saw. Only pushback I saw was from Digital Foundries. Honestly, Alex and Aubrey.
No, there are people on Twitter that was like in support of Alex too. It's not just him. I'm not talking about like famous.
He started the activists.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean,
like-
I don't really have a problem with that shit. I don't care.
Yeah,
Hey, man,
that's what I'm saying. It's like make your characters how you want it to be. It's like there shouldn't be an issue.
Yo, that guy that posted the clip of Alex, I know the people that were like on his side in the clip there, he was like, "Are you gay? Are you gay? Are you gay?" I'm just like, bro. He was like, anyone that was supporting Alex, he was questioning if they were gay or not.
Damn.
It's kind of fucked.
Jesus.
But no, I mean, like, look, like the game looks cool. I mean, I still have to see more of it, like, because I'm not. I mean, a game like that, I have to see more of it. Not for that reason, but for the gameplay, not for the looks. See more. But yeah, she looks good. I mean, look, if you don't like it, just don't buy it.
Yeah.
I don't know why people try to instill their values onto other societies, like as if their values are objectively like superior to everyone else's. Like some cultures like different things, and some like don't. Like just don't buy it.
Made by a Korean team, by the way.
Yeah. Exactly. So,
Oh, and some crazy shit. That Korean team, I don't know what the fuck the head guy was on, but he's like, "Oh, we had a good showcasing of the game or some shit." He bought his entire staff PS5s.
yeah, like 200 PS5s.
Bro, who the fuck is this guy? What team? What is that team? How the fuck did he do that?
Hey man, I'll be like, thank you.
What did they make? Is he? What the fuck? What did that team make? How rich is that guy? The fuck is he doing?
Yo, did you see people using that as console war ammo?
I didn't know about
Bro,
What?
They were like, look what happens when Sony funds a game versus when Microsoft does it. And then they showed the dude like handing out PS5s, and then the Microsoft was like a tweet. It's like, look at I'm like, bro.
What?
Ah,
My-
it's so dumb. It's so dumb.
My Jesus,
Oh man, it's too
What
much
the-
sometimes.
Jesus
All
Christ.
So,
But yeah, the game looks cool though.
It looks like it's like a Souls type. To me, it looks like more like Souls than Bayonetta. To me,
Reminded me of like Vanquish when they were like going when she was like sliding through a fucking cylinder. I was like, the fuck is that?
they had some cool designs, monster designs, and all that.
Yeah.
So, all right, next game, which I did not give a shit about, but Tiny
Here we
Tina's
go.
Wonderlands. I don't really care. I'm not like really huge into like Borderlands. I'll play it occasionally, but the spin-off game, I really don't care.
And
I-
I don't think it's a fun game to play.
Wow.
Yep.
That's
What about you, Blush?
that's deep. I mean, I was already gonna like buy the game anyway, so them showing this to me, it didn't really move the needle. I didn't really care
Oh, you're
about the
gonna buy it?
showcase.
Are you gonna buy it?
Yeah,
Okay.
I like Borderlands, but
Is
like I that trailer. I mean, it's like the same trailer that they showed last time. It's like, all right, that's the same type of trailer. It's like you're not showing anything significantly new or different. It just looks like more Borderlands.
Yeah.
So, I mean, so far in this showcase, I'm like 2 for 3
Mhm.
because it's like I'm gonna get the game anyway. I didn't want to see more of it, so it's like, yeah. Or at least in that capacity, like they could have shown like more what's different about the game than just more Borderlands, which they didn't. So it's like a 2 out of 3 showcase so far
Mhm.
for games.
All right. Anybody else for Tiny Tina's Wonderlands? Any last
Nope.
remarks? Nope.
Good.
All right. Now this is the one I'm very conflicted with because I think the gameplay is great, but I'll go more into it. The next one was Forspoken, which the writers are Amy Hennig, which glad she's working on a project, and Gary Whitta, who did Star Wars Rogue One, the movie.
Bro,
Now,
100%. Oh, my bad.
okay, I'll say this: I think the motion, the traversal looks dope. I think combat looks cool. I just need to see a bit more from the combat. But the writing just felt cringe. I did not like the writing whatsoever. The dialogue, I don't know if it's the actor or it's just the writing or if it's just both. But I just felt cringe when I was listening to it. And this is made by the FF15 team as well.
Yep.
So
I actually like the writing. Actually,
you did?
it felt like a movie. It felt like a
Felt
movie
like-
writing.
Uh,
Like the how the trailer was like showcased and like the timing of the
Mhm.
jump cuts and the music, it felt like a movie trailer. You didn't feel like that?
I mean, I felt like it was like your Marvel-esque movie, kind of. Like I can say that. I felt like I don't know, just didn't like it. I don't know. To me, it just I don't know. I need to see more, I guess, like from terms of writing, but I just wasn't feeling it. I don't know. I think
Y'all
like I
care
said,
about?
the combat's just great. It's just like I can't put like a word on it. It's just like to me, it's just like it might be the actor, to be honest. It might be the actress that was executing it that I just did not care for.
Wow, racist. No, no, I'm just joking. But I like the performance. I just her hair looked kind of weird though. Like everything around, like the environment looks crazy good, but her hair was like a little bit. I don't know. It looked flat, looked dead. I don't know. But then, like she had like a muffin top. There's no edges, man. Where the edges at? But no. Uh, that game looked good. It's a game I was already gonna get. It looks like it's 30 FPS on PS5 because that frame rate looked like 30 FPS if I'm remembering correctly. But I don't know. You guys just like it?
I mean, yeah, it looks it looks cool. Like I don't know. I'm just thinking about like how the Japanese side of Square can use like this technology for like Final Fantasy VII Part 2 or whatever. I'm not really. I'm indifferent to this as well. Like it looks cool, but I'm just like not a day one.
You know that FF7 remake ain't using that engine.
Oh, that's true. Unreal Engine 5.
They don't like
forgot.
Luminous.
Yeah, I
the other
forgot.
teams like 16's not using it. It's just like that engine's a pain to work with. Supposedly.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, because they tried to use it for 14 also. I remember that. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. No, my bad.
Wonder what the magical spells are gonna be like. I want to see like more regular gameplay of that game because it's too many. I want to see one that's just like actual like a deep dive. I
Yeah,
guess
they need a deep
because
dive.
they have a lot of jump cuts and it's like, all right, so you have magical. You're like a witch. You're just throwing out magical abilities, but like, do you have any physical moves? There's just throwing shit and then like really cool platforming. Like what else? I don't know. I need to see what else. Maybe like a boss fight.
I think the special
If they
effects
have
look
those.
really good too in the game.
Yeah. I like those too. But outside of that, I forgot, is that game cross gen or is it
No,
it's
PS5,
only
PC.
next gen, right?
PS7
Yeah.
only.
Yeah, because that PS4 would die running that shit. So yeah, looks good though. I give it a thumbs up. Okay, or showing.
All right. Next game. I did not care for, but Blessed Red probably did.
Oh God! Don't say it.
Rainbow
Don't...
Six
God damn it!
Extraction.
Yes, sir. Yes. No, I'm joking.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you.
It should not have
I
been
don't know what
here.
to fucking tell you, bro. I'm not buying it. I'm gonna use the Uplay Plus, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try it out
Okay.
because it reminds me of the game mode that I loved in the game, but that was a game mode in the game, and it lasted like 3 months and then was gone. So I'm gonna try it out for $15, but I don't know. I doubt I'll play more than what I'll play in a month of it. So.
Yep.
But yeah, that was 100% didn't really need to be there. It definitely did not need to be there. So there's that.
True.
Did
Anybody
Ladia?
else? Extraction. You guys interested?
I mean,
Yeah.
Taladia plays fucking Siege too.
Yeah,
What the
you
fuck?
definitely do.
Yeah, I play Siege, but I don't think I'll pick up Extraction, to be honest with you.
Would you try for $15?
I'd be broke. That's the thing.
Well,
I guess you're right. Never mind. That's a life or death situation.
that's true.
Never mind.
Because I'm
Alright.
paying for new PC, so.
Yeah. All right. So this was already leaked, but it was announced, which I'm assuming it wasn't supposed to leak, of course. Alan Wake remaster, which definitely was, it's supposed to have an impact of being a big deal, but because it was leaked earlier, kind of like took away that big oof. To
I
it.
didn't know it was leaked. I thought they announced it themselves. I didn't know.
No, they had like the pictures leaked and all that for it.
Okay, I didn't know it leaked. I just thought they announced it.
I was leaked online, yeah. Read it.
Yeah, man. That game. Remember that game was delisted. Like they were selling for like $2.
Mhm.
Yeah, I didn't even buy it then. So like you can imagine how enthusiastic I am when they announced this remaster. I didn't even buy it for $2.
I may check this shit out, but I don't know. It looks like a HD remaster. Just only
Slightly better.
texture res update PC version shit. Like I don't know if I'll buy it.
Like the face
I don't
looks
know.
like supposedly people say, because I haven't finished Control's expansions, like Alan Wake's face from like the expansion, like it's like put on here.
Nah.
That's what people are saying.
Nah.
I can't confirm.
Nah. Control Alan Wake look better.
No, I'm saying like the facial structure. I'm not saying like exactly.
Oh, a
like
different
one-to-one.
facial structure.
Yeah.
Oh. Maybe I guess, yeah. I don't know that for sure. I don't know. I forgot what the original guy looks like, but yeah, this didn't need to be there, dog. This did not need to be there. It is what it is.
I think okay. So my whole mindset is like I think it did if it wasn't a leak, because this is the first time it's ever come out to PlayStation, so it's kind of a big deal. But because it got leaked,
you
it
cared,
just
yeah.
took away, you know. But now this I can agree should have been here. GTA 5. I knew it was gonna be here.
And 30 FPS, bro. Let's go.
Let's go.
Dude,
Shake
Sorry,
my
I
head
I
at that
can't.
game.
I can't tell you what changed in this game. Or
Have
I think
PS5,
I have
think
no
James
fucking
knew
clue.
it.
but yeah,
I think-
PS5 version, Xbox version, but like it got delayed to March 2022.
So funny, bro.
So,
Hey,
They
look,
really
let me,
delayed
let me
that
tell you
shit.
something, right? Every PlayStation event showed GTA 5.
I got dude, it got not review
Yeah.
bomb, but so
Yo,
many
you're
people are
right.
disliking
They
it.
showed this. They showed this their last event too, didn't they?
Yeah,
not
they
the
did.
state,
You're
not the
right.
state
Yeah.
of play.
Yeah.
The big event.
The showcase, yeah, last year. That's oh my
They
god.
showcased.
They
this
started with
shit.
that. They started with it, I think.
Dude, everybody was like, "Yo, what the fuck is this?"
Oh,
Y'all,
man.
real shit. They really
It's
just
like-
showed it again, and it looks exactly the same. And it got delayed. This shit is ass. Oh god, Rockstar. What? I don't even know what to say, bro. Bro, I guess you can't hate the player, hate the game. These fucking ingrates keep buying this shit, man.
Well, shark cards, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, like, somebody said, yo, it looks like the PS3 version, bro. What the fuck is Honestly, I don't play the game often, so I don't know the difference between like medium settings and ultra. I don't know. I'm like, I guess it looks good. It's a 2013-year-old game, or it came from 2013. Like, I don't remember what it looks like. I guess it looks good. Maybe it's updated, but it's a 30 FPS trailer. Are they gonna ever say anything about the frame rate? Are we gonna go a full decade without getting 60 FPS on the console?
We're not going to get anything on in relation to frame rate. We're not going to get any details about the game specifically till probably December, January time.
Well, yeah, probably then. But I'm saying, like, will there even be a higher FPS in this fucking game though? That's what I
don't think
want
so.
to know. Because you
I
could run
don't think so.
GTA 5 on your PC 60 FPS like no problems at like 1440p.
Mhm.
These
Thing is-
consoles, I don't know what the fuck. Rockstar is just asleep at the wheel.
Yeah, just swinging for nothing really. Just taking a shot in the dark and expecting people to buy the game. Next gen. I'm not going to pick that up.
It's a full scam.
Already have it on PC. It's just full scam. If it's $70, bro, bruh.
The conference loses 2 points just because of that.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
How fucking dare they? Jesus.
So,
Anyway, next game.
the next one is a Ghostwire Tokyo, which glad they showed more of, but I don't really from the trailer I don't really care for it.
They
What did they
They-
make before?
Evil Within.
Okay,
Yeah.
I never played that.
1 and 2.
Okay.
The problem with is the same problem as Forspoken. They need to show more of the game continuously. It's always jump cuts of him
Yeah.
doing these Wu-Tang moves. Like, I don't know.
You mean the
Fellas-
Naruto moves?
Wu-Tang, bro. Nah, I'm joking. Yeah,
To me,
he's
just
casting
doing
shadow
jutsus.
clones
do,
and
do,
shit.
do.
He's casting shadow clones and shit like every 2 seconds, and it just cuts to a different scene. It's like, come on, I need continuous gameplay. They're trying to keep this mystery of this game way too high. Like I don't know what. Like, I'm interested, but like the more they
Yeah.
show it and not give me more information, the more I'm like, should I even waste my fucking time? Like, show me something that makes sense. Show me a gameplay, like, I don't know, a gameplay demo, please.
Dude, you're probably
That was
getting
supposed to come out
for
this
state
year.
of play.
That was supposed to come out this year too.
It's supposed to come out this year, and it's still
didn't show
being
more,
cut
yeah.
into
They
a trailer.
They fucking show more
Well-
Deathloop than this shit.
Wait, yeah, no, but
100
it got delayed to next year, right?
No, I'm saying like that was supposed to come out this year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Before they
it's
delayed it.
supposed to.
Dude, they
You know,
get a
like-
state of play, bro. If Deathloop gets punched to like a state of play, dude, this game's probably getting a state of play.
Yeah, it really because okay, before like I liked the title, I liked the setting and everything. I didn't know what the game was, and then when I watched the show, I'm like, okay, this kind of looks interesting. Like it definitely piqued my interest. But like Bless said, I need to see more. Like I didn't see enough, and I don't play many Bethesda games. Like I think the only one I beat was Doom. So like it when I'm interested in a Bethesda game, that definitely shows a lot. So I really want to see more of this before I make a decision.
The best thing about this game that ever transpired was Ikumi being fucking
Exactly.
a real character, bro. Ikumi is the best thing, bro.
Yep.
She has one of the best Twitters in the industry. But you know,
That's fine. Right.
yeah, I don't know what the fuck they're doing. She moved on to better things.
Yeah. I don't think she's. No one knows what she's doing.
Nah. She said what she was doing on Twitter. I forgot what the fuck
she?
it was though. Yeah. I
Is she
forget what
with
it
the
was.
studio at all or no?
I don't think so anymore. Not right now.
All right. So the next game, Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy.
Woo!
Listen, all I want
Amazing.
is this studio to go back to
Shit's
making
ass.
DSX games, bro. That's what they need to do.
Dude, why the fuck does Star look like a fucking Twitch streamer? Everyone else looks like fucking ass.
I
get it.
don't
I don't get it.
know.
Oh.
Fella out here. Oh, I forgot his fucking name. God damn it. Oh, never mind.
Oh,
But yeah,
fucking
this.
Tony Polanco, the most anticipated game of the year.
No. No, I was thinking of somebody else. I forgot his fucking name. He a popular one, but I forgot his name. Oh, you looking at like Nick Merckx or some shit with like as a ginger or some shit. I don't know. This shit's weird. But this game, no one gives a fuck about this. Actually, there are people that care about this game. I don't entirely know
they
why.
care because it's Marvel. That's about it.
This game, I don't want to buy this game at all. I have no intention of buying this game. Will I play it? I don't know. But I definitely won't buy it. I'm just... They showed, like... It's cool that they showed a lot of gameplay the first time around. That's cool and all. And they're showing a lot of gameplay. It's just like... No. I just don't... It just looks too much like the Avengers. And I'm, like, not intrigued that much by the RPG stuff. It's like... They don't care.
Yep.
I feel it. All right. Next game is a battle royale game, Vampire: The Masquerade Blood Hunt. Which surprisingly, this game's coming out before the even sequel to the Masquerade game. So
This game is already on PC.
yeah, early
On
access.
early access. I've seen like maybe like 40 minutes of gameplay. This shit's ass.
Damn.
I mean, it's kind of wacky gameplay. Like there's random civilians on the street that you can get perks from by killing them or drinking their blood and killing them. You climb up buildings and jump from them, turn to puffs of smoke and like dash around to not get shot. But these vampires got gats. Like they just have guns. They're just shooting at each other. They're just shooting at each other. And what they should have done is had the circle. It should have been the sun killing people, but instead it's not. It's like a fog. Like actually, I don't know. The gun mechanics seem mediocre at best. I mean, it looks like a random fun time to play with some friends, but not a serious battle royale by any means. So whack.
Yeah, I got nothing else to say. Not playing it. That's all I gotta say on that.
Same here. Not
Nope.
playing it.
All right. This is also a thing I got tired of, just like GTA 5.
Deathloop.
Deathloop.
I was like, God dang. Actually, that's kind of one of the reasons why I said I'm waiting for a fucking sale slash.
You already seen the whole
Besides
game. bro.
Arcane, me not liking their game since Dishonored 1, another thing is like, bro, I've seen too much of this, and I'm at this point where I was like, alright, I'm just waiting on a deep sale.
Y'all do realize they had previews back in April, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had previews like 6 months ago. This shit is OD. And this game came out today. I don't know, man. This okay. So I was gonna buy the first time I saw this game. I'm like, oh, it's a day one. It's made by Arcane. It's coming to PS5 and PC day one. Bro, the more and more I saw the game, the more and more I didn't want to fucking buy it. I was like, bro, the less and less I wanted to buy it. I'm like, what the fuck is why are they keep showing it? And it's not like they're showing different aspects of it. I mean, the game is really straightforward. They're just showing the same type of gameplay just in different areas over and over again. It's like, bro, really? All right, can we move on? You guys don't need to market this much. It's okay.
It's very strange that
we
Sony's
get
doing
the
it for
premise.
this, right? Because they didn't do it with any of their first party games. Right?
What do you mean? Oh, marketed every fucking every
Yeah,
showcase.
They didn't do it for Ratchet and Clank. They didn't do it
They
for
didn't.
Horizon.
They didn't.
Like, so it's really weird that they're doing. Maybe they're doing it so out of spite. You know what I mean? Of Xbox, it's like, listen, we're gonna show.
Yeah, we're gonna show your
game
game the
so many
most.
times, so they don't buy the game no more. That's my conspiracy.
That's
hat theory.
OD. That's OD. I don't know. Maybe that's
the reason.
that would be
Because
a
there are
fucking
people
crazy
like
theory.
you just said that actually are just like, dude, this I've seen this too many times. I'm not playing it. I'm not buying it. There are people like that actually. Because I got sick and tired of it.
It got really tiring. I don't understand what the fuck. Why? Just why? Like, why didn't they push back the previews? They could have just did the previews at this point. They pushed back, or they had the previews in April when the game got delayed 6 months. Whoa, what do you? It got delayed 5 months, and they don't push back the previews, and then it's just constant. Like, we've gotten constant shit about it. Like, even like if you think about it, even Cyberpunk, we saw a shit ton of Cyberpunk, but we didn't see this much at across the entire year. They had what do they call them? Night wires or night?
I
Or-
think it's
Like
Night
do something like that.
There was like, they were like night cities or night wires or some shit like that. They had those like every 2 months or so. This shit, like, I feel like we've gotten coverage every fucking month of Deathloop. Like, that's what it feels like, and it's just like so tiring. It's like I feel like I beat the game already. What the fuck? Do I need to pick up a controller? I feel like I already beat the game, but I digress. I'm still gonna buy it, but yeah, that shit was no points. I award no points to Sony.
Yep.
Nope.
All right. So
Nil point.
going left field, Radiohead and PlayStation revealed Kid Mencia. Basically, it's supposed to be a virtual exhibit of the 21st anniversary of Kid A and Amnesiac. So
I have got no
yeah,
interest
this
in
is
that.
supposed to be published by
This was-
Epic. So,
This was the fucking hallway game.
Yep,
wasn't
the
it?
whole way they showed nothing.
This is when I knew this fucking showcase was fucking hard garbage. This is when I knew. I was like, yeah. We've hit rock bottom.
Literally.
We've done it. We have done it.
This is like inside Xbox like levels of bad at this point. Like it was
Yeah.
awful.
Yeah.
Just terrible.
It's like, yo, the pacing's great, but everything else is garbage. Have fun. It's like, god damn, bro, you're just setting us out to die. You really want us to watch this? This is crazy. So like, yeah, like I'm guessing you guys are just living off that KOTOR high until the end of till the end of the show, right?
Not Project Eve.
Pretty
bro.
much, yeah.
No, I would say
Pretty much.
GTA 5 gave me the face bomb and Deathloop, where I was like disappointed. I was like, gosh dang. And then Radiohead,
shit-
I was like, okay.
This shit
Yeah.
was pure despair. But yeah, a hallway. I was like, yo, is this on some what do you call it vibes? Like the Silent Hill fucking what's his
Inside
name?
Oh, Abandoned? Hassan
The
Karbala.
abandoned, yeah. I thought this was like abandoned vibes. Like, what is this? It was just a
Yeah.
hallway and then it ends. I'm like,
So
okay.
it's like it's just being like these people are making this game, this hallway game. It's Radiohead's a band, so it's going left field. Radiohead revealed Kid Amencia. I don't know. I don't know if it's supposed to be music and all that. If you had Radiohead a part of that, maybe. But there's not much to go on.
Nope.
Mhm.
So
Sigh.
this
Next
one,
game.
I kind of took my frustrations out on this game. But hey, man, the next game, I was just like, it's not a bad game, but I felt like everyone shit on the game because they were just frustrated.
Fed up with the showcase.
Yeah, it was Tachia, and I was
Is
like,
it the Blandrew game? Is it the Blandrew game?
bro,
Yeah.
it's not
Yeah.
a bad game when I re-looked at it. It's just people got
Nah.
fed up and just like, fuck this game.
No, exactly.
So that's when I turned it off.
It's like, man, fuck this game.
That's when I turned it off. Like at that game, that's when I turned it off. I'm like, I can't believe this. I wasted my time. It was
Yeah, I was like, at
Bad
this point,
placement.
I'm like, I mean, no offense to this game, but Sony should pack it the fuck up. I don't know. They shouldn't even done this shit. They skipped E3 for this?
this shit, bro.
For this? This is your king? Garbage. But nah, this shit looked cool though. I don't know if I'll play it. It looked pretty though. I like the water graphics are always pretty.
Yeah.
Mm.
But yeah, I don't know. It looked like an exploratory, just a bunch of kids on an island having fun. I don't know.
It's got that Last of Us 2 mini game, you know, the same guitar.
Yeah, oh yeah.
the guitar shit.
It took the feature from The Last of Us Part 2.
And
Man,
she-
Last
and-
of Us
and she-
2 already influencing, bro. It's already influencing.
but she can actually play the fucking guitar, unlike Ellie.
Oh,
man.
man. Damn.
Rip.
Alright, so now this is where shit starts picking up. So we got
Lights turn
into
them off.
Sony announcing as a shock Uncharted: The Lost Legacy and 4, calling it the collection is called Uncharted Legacy of Thieves Collection, coming remastered for PlayStation 5 console and PC early 2022. Got super hype. Like, I can't wait to play this on PC. Best settings
Yeah.
possible. Just a shock that they put PC right in the fucking front of people.
And
It's like,
people
gosh,
thought
man.
that would never happen.
I did not think it would. I'll be honest. I thought it would have been like a blog post afterwards or something like that.
Yeah, me too.
Never I thought would they do that. So definitely feel like
They
they're
did.
trying to slowly ease people.
100%. And people always be saying, "Oh, Sony would never do this, never that." Never say never, bro. You don't know these fucking companies. You don't work for them. You don't know what they will actually fucking do. Outside of Nintendo, you don't know what any other company will ever fucking do. They will do whatever the fuck they want at any given time to push whatever they need. Like PlayStation 5 and PC. By the way, Digital Foundry did a analysis of that shit, and from their testing, it looks exactly the same.
Yeah, like,
Definitely
Just
does.
saying. So if it costs money on the PS5,
That's-
oh yeah, it
yeah,
is.
it's
People will be
100% going.
That's so
Oh.
fucked. No, it's so fucked. Like that
Sucks for PS5 owners, but doesn't suck for
Yep.
me as a PC gamer. Hey,
They fucked
But-
they fucked him up with the Horizon patch, and then they fucked him with this.
You imagine if this shit's like 50, 60, 70 bucks?
It'll be $70.
$70
just with 2 games. It's
Nah,
2
there's
games.
no
Oh yeah,
way. You
it's
think
2
so?
games. It's 2 games.
60
Nah.
FPS costs
Yeah.
at a
And
price.
multiplayer has multiplayer in it for PS5. Like,
That's-
yeah, it'll be definitely $70.
Nah.
Not. Now that's one thing though. If it doesn't have multiplayer for PC, I'm not buying
It's not
it.
gonna. It's not gonna. I can guarantee that right now. It's not gonna.
It depends.
If it-
No. They're definitely
I
going
don't think
to.
so. I don't think so.
If it doesn't have it, I'm not buying it. I'm playing it. I ain't buying it though.
I mean, I'm definitely gonna cop it regardless. I'm not really gonna play the multiplayer.
Honestly, though,
definitely
if-
should
if,
have
uh,
multiplayer.
At least it needs to have at least the co-op. If it doesn't have the co-op, no, I'm not buying this shit, man.
if
I already got it for the PlayStation 4, so I don't need to buy it for PlayStation 5.
no, you do.
Yeah.
For 60 FPS in the single player,
Yeah, you have to
60
buy it.
FPS. Yeah, higher
Yeah.
resolution. You definitely have to pay for it most likely.
It's not.
I don't know if it's gonna be higher res, man. I mean, Digital Foundry said that shit is 1440p, just like the
Oh
PS4
my.
I
Pro
was
version.
thinking PS4. That's why not the Pro.
Oh, he has the oh.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah, because
well,
you're
yeah.
saying 1440, so that's what I was thinking. 1080 was gonna go higher, but
if this multiplayer goes to PC though, then Rogue Company will die because the people still playing that game are people that play
They're-
it, bro.
Yeah, bro, they're just looking for a third-person shooter to play.
Exactly.
Imagine the
BG
mods in the game,
particularly.
though.
actually, they definitely honestly, because of the microtransactions in that game, honestly, they
They'd
should
leave
have
out a lot of
the-
money.
Yeah,
They
they
could. That's true.
definitely. Nah, they're gonna have it.
They would,
There's no
yeah,
way.
they would leave out a ton of money if they left that on the because that shit has good cosmetics. It has taunts. It has like stickers and banners and yada yada
Because it's
yada.
gonna be interesting just to see the player count and how much this game sells on Steam. But
What
my
I need-
biggest concern is the developer
think-
behind.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna say that
Iron
shit.
Galaxy.
I'm about to say I need Galaxy to be on their good day, because they've made good ports, but it's just the one bad one that they made is so bad it's fucking terrifying.
Yeah, exactly. They did the Arkham Knight port on PC, and it took a long
Yeah.
time for that to
But-
get fixed.
But to be fair, like weren't they like not given the enough time to port that correctly to PC? Like didn't
Yeah,
work,
that's
not care.
that's what was rumored.
So,
They
like,
were they were given like a month or some shit.
Yeah, like they weren't given a lot of help. So I don't know if I played, but they did something else though that I was like, oh shit. They did the was it Outer World Switch port, which again the Switch.
Well,
is
I
not-
mean that's kind of hard. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. I just look because there was one more project they did where I said, okay, like that's not good.
If they did the Outer Worlds Switch one, that means that they did Horizon then, because that's what
I
Alex
thought
said from Digital
Virtuous
Foundry.
was.
Virtuous?
I thought Virtuous was the Horizon port, right?
I
Hmm.
thought whoever did the Outer Worlds one did Horizon.
Hmm.
Mm.
Was it all made by the same dev?
I don't know.
What?
I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
So they did the PC ports for Spyro and Crash. They were good
I-
ports.
I haven't tried those
They were good.
ports.
They were good ports.
No, Spyro's good. Yeah, I
they're
I
both
believe
good
I have
ports.
played it.
Yeah, they had Arkham Knight, they had Borderlands for PS4 and Xbox One. They did Overwatch for Switch, Diablo 3 for Switch, Fallout 76. Yeah, so it's like I guess like there's a few like outliers in their bad port history. But I think they'll do a better job than what happened with Horizon though. Just because they have more experience with tackling PC porting.
Hopefully.
So that's what Nexus is doing.
All right.
But yeah, that actually got me the most excited out of this entire announcement. Loki.
Really?
Really,
Yeah.
bro. I was saying the code tour, but then the next one
The next one, bro.
got me like. I was like,
You know
gosh dang.
You know what? I should have been more excited for it, but I was too excited for the original, the first thing. I was like still thinking about that. I was still talking about that in the Discord, and I'm like, oh shit, Wolverine. Huh.
Exactly what Bless said. It was like It was said Insomniac
was out
games
left
with the
field.
Marvel, right? And everyone's thinking, oh, it's going to be Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2 makes sense. Then we see, like, somebody in a bar with a hand. It's like, wait, is that fucking Wolverine? No. Then you saw the blood on the bar, like the table / ground, and the bloody knuckles. And then I'm like, yo, this is fucking Wolverine. And then you see the claws pop out. I was like, yo, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
sir.
crazy. Insomniac is doing Wolverine, and there was loads of Easter eggs in that trailer. Anyway,
Yeah, with
like
the
Hulk.
Hulk. Hulk might be in the game.
Yep.
Potentially.
Yeah, it is going to be rated M though. That is something I
Yeah,
can
so
tell you.
Brian, I believe that's the game director. It's Brian Horton. I think he did Miles Morales. He was the game
Yeah,
director for Miles Morales, and he's the game director for this. And he confirmed, yes, it's going to be a full size game, and it's going to be mature. And that's all everyone wanted, which is crazy also because this is the first Marvel game like to be rated M, and it's gonna be before even the MCU's like first rated R movie.
but here's the funny thing too. This is the first rated M game since Wolverine X-Men Origins.
Mm-hmm.
That was M as well,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. And Deadpool was too.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
I definitely trust Insomniac for this title, and they have a lot like they definitely respect the source material as well and the characters. So
Yeah.
I very much am confident with this, and I personally hope that this game has like definitely with the mature you could have Wolverine decapitating, brutal executions, and all that.
Brutal takedowns and
And another thing is, I actually hope this game is an open world. I hope it's
Oh no, yeah.
No,
like if it is like semi hub stuff. If that has to be the case,
Yeah, if it's open world, that would ruin it.
I think semi-open world is the best option for it.
like hub, that's it really.
So something
I-
like
I don't know.
something maybe like what Arkham Asylum maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Like
I could see that. The thing is though, actually I don't want it to have the Last of Us fucking God of War fucking camera angle. I don't want that. I actually would rather it have the X-Men Origins camera angle. Where it's like
Probably won't.
overhead.
yeah, I think it'll have the overhead thing.
No, I don't think it's over. I think it'll be like more the camera angle of Spider-Man. Because Spider-Man's not hugged over. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when you're doing combos and stuff, like, what I remember is like the camera angle's not like that. So I think they're gonna kind of use that same camera angle that they use with Spider-Man, or maybe not entirely different. I could be completely wrong with that.
But there is one thing though. This could be also connected to the Marvel Spider-Man game.
They kind of did say that, and it had the same number as well. And the bar from the trailer, which we'll go into in a bit later. But before we'll talk more about that when we talk about the other announcement from Insomniac Games. But overall, I could say everyone was super surprised, big pop, and it's setting themselves up. Insomniac, which we'll go more into in Spider-Man 2. But everyone, I think, in agreement here is saying that very good choice, and also Insomniac has made rated M games before, so
Yeah.
yeah, it's
And
been a
this
while.
means
It's been a
no,
while.
but here's the thing too. This means DC has been sitting on their ass and letting Marvel get up one over them. If you know what I mean.
mm-hmm.
They have to announce more than just 2 games, in my opinion. Like what Marvel have just announced, like after they announced the Wolverine game, I'm just like, DC, what the fuck are you guys doing? you guys should be announcing more than just Gotham Knights and Suicide Squad. It needs to be more than that.
I
So,
don't know.
but that's just me, though. I mean, not because I'm a huge Marvel fanboy or anything, but I just think that Wolverine is a great choice for Insomniac, and I just feel maybe, just maybe, it could be a Game of the Year candidate.
Potentially anything could be
Hmm.
one.
Yeah. I need it. I mean, for DC, I just need them to continue to make good games. I
More
need them to
IPs,
make good games.
we need more IPs. That's all I think.
Nah, they need to take their time. They have 2 IPs that they're making. There's Suicide Squad and Gotham Knight.
Suicide
Or
Squad, I
Gotham
know,
City,
I can tell you straight up,
or whatever
Suicide
it's
Squad
called.
is a shooter game as a service game, and that's probably going to get poor reception just purely because the fact it's a shooter game. Right? And that's something I can tell you from experience. And Gotham Knights will probably do okay, but people want more than just those 2 games, to be honest with you. I've
I
asked
don't
a
know if
lot
they'll
of
do
people
okay.
around.
Maybe
I'm-
Suicide Squad
if
might
the
be better
game-
than Gotham Knights.
If the game is good, it's gonna get praise.
Yeah.
Whether
It's games.
I mean, game as a service doesn't necessarily mean it's dead upon arrival. There are good games as a service games like Destiny 2. What else?
Yeah. That's
Final
Dying
pretty
Fantasy
much
Light.
it.
14.
But day
Rainbow-
one,
Found-
games as a service though is.
Final Fantasy 14 is an MMO.
I mean, it's still technically games as a service,
But-
though.
But they always start off. Very like
Really?
empty.
What about what's the game that Warframe?
Yeah.
Warframe.
Yeah, but when it came out, was it? And also that's free to play.
I don't-
Also, that's also a fact. Like that's free to play. Like these games as a service
Oh,
games
yes. Yeah.
are
Well, yeah, Destiny
you're
became free
paying.
to play. Yeah.
Yeah, it became later, but at the time it wasn't. But like this is like a $70, might be $70 because it might be exclusive next gen. But like $70 games as a service that probably won't be finished day one. Like that's a hard sell.
Yep.
In my eyes.
Plus it's on next gen only as well.
I mean, that doesn't.
No,
make it
that doesn't.
better.
No.
Honestly, I'd rather have games only next gen.
Yeah, and like we see from like Miles Morales and like these games, like people are just gonna wait for the next gen. They're not gonna buy the last gen version.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's mostly I say that's mostly because it's marketed as the PS5 versions, right?
yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
PS5 version. People buy what marketing. People would be like, "What? Call of Duty's on Xbox? Madden's Battlefield's on Xbox?" Or actually, no, it'll be Battlefield's on PlayStation because they got the rights.
Yeah.
But yeah, people are stupid.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like I said, honestly, I just think that what Marvel are doing for Wolverine, though, it's crazy that they decided to make a Wolverine game after, I don't know, how many years now? What? Over 13 years? Really? And the fact that DC isn't doing a similar thing with their IPs, it's crazy.
Right.
Next topic, next game. Let's
The
see.
next game was Gran Turismo 7. That they showed off, and it's coming March 4th, 2022. Yeah, I don't really care for racers. I've
Yeah.
been said that. For the people that do care for racers, hey, there you go.
Did they announce the release date at the show, or did they announce it after?
No, they showed it at the show.
The release date was at the show. Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's like
No,
March
no.
4th, right? Something like that.
It's 2022. I know that.
Yeah, it's March 4th.
Yeah, March 4th.
So,
I like how quick the loading is, but
yeah, it was
Other-
fast.
other than that, I don't care for Gran Turismo. I'm a Forza guy,
Which Forza?
which is weird to say
I'm a
because I
Need for
don't
Speed guy.
Are you a Horizon or are you Motorsport?
Horizon, bro.
See, then you're not really.
No, they're not the same.
Because
They're very
because the comparisons would be Motorsport and Gran Turismo.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying I'm a Forza Horizon person. I don't like sim racers.
No. Understandable. All right, so
yeah.
the next one, which people were like, What the fuck? Because there was no Marvel logo. It was just like a lamppost. You saw electricity. Everyone's thinking it was Infamous.
Yeah,
I-
everyone.
I know I did. I know I did.
Because of that, I'm disappointed already. 4 out of
Disappointed.
10.
Yeah. Makes sense. And then, you found out, oh shit, it's fucking Spider-Man Miles. And then you heard a voiceover. Definitely sounds like Craven to me. Craven the Hunter.
Even Hunter, yeah.
And saying he wants to find his equal and all that. And, you're seeing the tag team takedowns between the two. You're seeing now Spider-Man's having his own spider legs, not the spider legs from like the costumes you're getting for abilities, like actually incorporated in the new suit. Which also seeing that they changed up the spider logo to like fit the chest now instead of like kind of like getting away from the red, which was in the original. And it's more red now because a lot of people complained, even me. I complained like in Spider-Man 2018, the suit looked more orange in certain aspects. And
Yeah.
I definitely was like, this needs to be a bright red. And they fixed that with the remaster. But Miles Morales, it was still orange. So I was like, huh. But it seems like they fixed it here. It's, red. And they made a new belt for Peter as well. And all that. Miles' suit looks the same to me. I don't think anything's really changed in that aspect. And seeing also, like, hearing, I think it was Tony Todd, Candyman.
Yeah, Tony Todd.
His voice and like Venom is like, yes, we will, talking to Craven, and seeing Venom's face, I was like lit up. I was like, yes, fucking yes, let's fucking go. And then seeing afterwards people thinking it was co-op, I was like, I didn't think it was going to be co-op. I've very much been saying this. I think even on the podcast they were going to go an Arkham Knight route, which it looks like they're going in an Arkham Knight route.
Yeah, they are.
Peter's still, the main point. This is his story still. That's why you still see his logo at the end. And it's just like people were thinking it was going to be a co-op Spider-Man game, which it's like, no. Like, I personally didn't want that to happen.
That's a reach. They were just saying that because of Halo Infinite.
Co-op Spider-Man game would be cool. I mean, it's not like they can't implement a separate mode or some shit. They have they're releasing 7. They're doing 7 different fucking games. Come on now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 7 different Marvel games. Like, come on.
But like co-op, definitely, I feel could be something added on, but I don't want it integral to the game because I personally don't think Insomniac could really do it well. They made a co-op game before and it wasn't great. It was Ratchet and Clank All for One.
So, but at least they confirmed it though that it's not going to be co-op.
Yeah, they did, and I was super happy about that. They did
say just stepping on people's dreams.
Yeah, I do not care.
Son of a bitch.
I do not care. I'm hoping, because they did say in Spider-Man 1 why there wasn't a black suit was because there was a story to be told. So I'm still hoping Peter gets the black suit in this game with different abilities.
I think he will get. I think he will get the black suit purely because first, obviously, it's on Harry, which we saw on towards the ending of the first game and the ending of Miles as well, which makes me think, we possibly could be getting a Sinister Six, in the third game.
Well, we technically got a Sinister Six already. Though.
Yeah, that already happened.
Because we had Electro, we had Scorpion, we had Rhino, we had Vulture, we had Mr. Negative and Doc Ock, and I don't think I'm missing anyone.
They got the Lizard to add into it because.
Well, yeah, I mean, we're definitely gonna have different villains, like in this game. Like I said, Venom, Craven, could definitely be Lizard, because we saw Kurt Connors and Miles Morales.
And then you got Green Goblin.
No, I don't think Green Goblin will be a villain in this game.
I think
Green Goblin will be a villain in like Spider-Man 3.
Yeah, I think it'll be like a teaser type of thing for Spider-Man 3. But this comes out in 2023.
Yep.
And that's purely purely because of the fact that they know it's a big game. According to what's his name, Tony Todd. What was it?
What are you
It was
talking
his
about?
name,
Venom's
Tony.
voice actor?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Tony Todd.
Yeah. He said, and I quote that, "Oh, this game is big. That's the reason why it's not coming out next year. It's extremely big open world game, more bigger than what we got for Marvel Spider-Man."
And they
So
had the same number on the bar for like Logan with here and the opening trailer for it. So it's very interesting. And I know in their thing that they said was approach them and then they were able to choose another character to create in their own universe because like they did with Spider-Man, they're gonna do with Wolverine. And it sounded like in that same language potentially that Sony slash Insomniac's positioning themselves to be like, because I believe Marvel Games Studios said they wanted to make a Marvel Games universe, and with the high quality games that are coming out from Insomniac, that they might be the ones to do that,
yeah,
to have their own Marvel Games universe. And after what they do with Wolverine, I guarantee you that they'll have another one. And I'm thinking, this is my theory, either the Spider-Man end credit scene, one of the credit scenes, or Wolverine, you'll have them being connected.
agreed. Agreed. I totally agree with you on that. And I think, I really wish, it was like for Marvel Spider-Man 2, I really wish that we get like a huge, not only a post-credit scene for Wolverine, but also after credit.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should get that, like an X-Men type of thing.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was talking to somebody about that. That there'll be also an X-Men one, a part of the credits as well.
Because that would be pretty cool if they did that.
Mm-hmm.
Just remember though, guys, it's a PlayStation 5 exclusive. That's another
Yes,
thing we're gonna.
thank goodness.
Yeah,
Hold,
good
It's
hold
not.
back.
So
Yeah.
it won't be PS4 or PC, but it's strictly for PlayStation 5. Both
It may
Won't be
games.
come to
for PC.
It may come to
Don't
PC.
say that. Don't
It
say
may
that.
come to PC
It
sometime
may
in the
it,
And
future.
Spider-Man isn't coming to PC. Guarantee you.
No, do
it,
not say what you're saying that.
you're saying it isn't at all.
Nah,
Claudia, don't be the fanboy, the PlayStation
Dude, like it
fanboy
could
that
come out in
that
2
gets
years.
No,
disappointed.
Listen,
no, no.
Claudia.
After
Listen.
dude, after seeing the leak from the Nvidia stuff, I don't think it's coming.
Okay, but my thing is, it could come in the future though. It could come 3
Yeah,
years. when it
you're
comes
thinking
out.
like, oh, it's not coming tomorrow, my guy. You do realize saying something never will happen, that includes the rest of the future, right? Like, the
It could come
eternity.
out
No, what I
it could come
mean
out
is
2,
basically
3
because
years,
Like,
or
you
4.
saying never,
no, but the thing
it
is, the reason why
isn't
I'm saying it
happening.
probably won't because of the fact that it's Sony.
What do you
Sony
mean
would be
it's-
so petty.
So,
What
what do
does
you
that
mean
mean?
it's
Wait,
Sony?
Wait,
What the
Claudia,
fuck are you
Claudia,
saying? They've been
Claudia.
putting games
Let
on
me finish.
PC the last couple years.
Wait, let me finish what I'm trying to
Okay.
say though. The reason why I say it's Sony is basically because Sony are so petty about giving Spider-Man out to different things. That's what they did for. That's what they're doing for Avengers. It's like they're not giving Spider-Man to Xbox or PC and all those players and all that. And it's going to be the same thing for Insomniac, where the fact that they won't be able to put it for PC.
I highly doubt
I think it's a
Sony
bit
has
different.
anything to. Well, hold on. I highly doubt Sony has anything to do with the Spider-Man not being in Avengers yet. That was promised a long time ago.
No, wait.
That was
wait,
promised to
Buzz.
PlayStation people.
He-
Why
he
would
was-
that not? Why would that be on Sony's end? Like, they already promised that for people that bought the PlayStation 4 version of the game. Why would they hold back their own content? That's not them.
No.
No,
I
no,
think
no,
wait. I think what Todd is trying to say is PlayStation's being like basically kind of like held the Spider-Man character out of the other platforms is what he was, not the timing is what he was trying to say. But that's different because that's just they paid for it, and that's completely different just because they're gonna probably put it out in the future because they have in their plans that they're gonna be putting out more PC games. They're exclusives
Yeah.
for PC games.
And Uncharted
see-
is one of their best-selling franchises. they're putting the last game and the DLC on PC. It's one of their best. Like it's better selling than Spider-Man. Last time we
Wait,
checked,
so listen.
it's
If they
better selling than
put,
Spider-Man,
wait, if they
and it's
put
coming to PC.
if they put Spider-Man on PC, I would fucking buy Spider-Man on PC. I guarantee.
Yeah,
Okay,
I mean,
but
everyone-
I'm just trying to make you understand that
guys.
saying something never will happen is dumb. You
No,
get where I'm
just saying
saying
though,
something never.
if it does happen, I'll pay you guys to
Oh, don't
you know
do that.
Don't do
Don't
that.
do that, bro. Because this bet
do a
could go
jigger.
on for a long ass
I'll
time, bro.
I'll do a jigger.
The hell does that mean?
So what? You gonna make a bet then?
Yeah.
My thing is, Saladia, like it depends on what bet you're making. If you're making it doesn't come out a year from now, then that's a different story. Comes out 2 years
If
from
it
now,
doesn't,
then
if it
that's
doesn't come out for PC, if it doesn't come
Ever.
out for PC, and
So you
For the
saying
next-
ever? What the fuck?
no, for the next few years, right? If
What do
it
you
doesn't
mean
come
for
out
you?
for
You gotta
PC,
be specific.
Yeah.
let's
yeah,
say
a bet has to be
2024,
specific.
right? Let's say 2024. If the first game does not make its way to PC,
Don't do,
And-
do not make the bet, Talati. You're gonna lose. You're saying the first Spider-Man game will not come to PC in 2024 by 2024. Is that correct?
Crickets? No.
Damn.
Bro, I'm not making a bet. It's fine.
All right. I feel that.
Make it a gentleman's bet for no money. How about that? The whoever wins is just gets to say I told you so. I don't know.
Claudia. Dude, he might be gone. That scared him, maybe. But I guess before going into this, that bet. So, what do you think about the announcement? You hyped for Spider-Man and the future. You think Insomniac Games is positioning themselves / Sony to be like the Marvel Games universe?
Oh,
And all
100%. They're doing it the way Marvel did it. They're building it brick by brick.
Yeah, they basically like compared what Spider-Man to the Iron Man in the MCU. So you're pretty spot on with that one.
And so I'm excited for it. I'm just
Oh.
a little bit salty it wasn't Infamous.
Yeah, but so what do you think? Do you think I'm trying to like get the right wording here? When it comes to this, so do you think this was the plan from Insomniac and PlayStation all along to get the foothold for Spider-Man, and then it will follow suit with the other Marvel IPs and characters, or do you think after Spider-Man's success they were thinking about doing that?
Maybe after Spider-Man because they didn't know how many IPs they would get from Marvel and Disney. So after seeing the success of 2018, they're like, okay, like we can, come back and get more from them now that we've proven our success. So I think it was after Spider-Man 2018. my opinion.
Okay, and then I guess
Probably, yeah.
another question is after the Square Enix, I guess you can say debacle with Guardians of the Galaxy and Avengers, do you think they will keep licensing it out to other people? Granted, Insomniac's making their own universe now. Or do you think it's honestly free money to them and they'll just keep doing that and banking on Insomniac to make them even more money?
I think it's free. I think it's free money because you can. It's not just like Square Enix. They have like Midnight Suns. They have Ultimate Alliance 3. Like there are other games outside of Square Enix that they've given their games to. Yeah, and like they can reach new audiences on different platforms through different genres and like there's so many. If you stick it to like one publisher or whatever, you might just get like a third-person action adventure type. But maybe you might do a XCOM style game or so many different variety types of games that you can do if you just are more free with your licensing.
I'll say if they do give it to other people, they should just keep it within Sony. Like
Mm-hmm.
Sucker Punch could do a game.
Punisher would be
They've
good.
they've made superhero games before. Keep it to people that know how to make a superhero game.
Yeah, that's true. They made Infamous. That's true.
So this universe that's going to be happening, is this going to be a huge, I guess, blow? Granted, PC people are going to probably get it, right? But you think it'll be a blow to, the people that are Marvel fans on Xbox?
I think so,
bro. Have you been seeing the Twitter Spaces,
bro? Like
these Twitter Spaces have been going crazy.
Yeah, like they're back to speculating over studios like that shit. Oh, like
They-
doing
they-
like
they-
fucking Tinder date, like Tinder swiping, like what's a swipe left on, getting this.
It's a what do you call it? It's they're doing fantasy football.
It's like a potluck, yeah, fantasy football, doing a
It's fantasy
potluck,
football.
blind dates, all this other types of shit. Seeing like who would be best suited for this type of franchise for Xbox, like
Fellas is in disarray.
it was crazy.
Yeah.
And then they were like, we don't need it. We have Indiana Jones coming out, that's her answer to Wolverine, so that was their answer.
They're trying to cope.
Okay. So, any last thoughts to Spider-Man 2? What do you hope from it? What you I guess the future?
There we go.
And then they were like, we don't need it.
So, nothing.
Any last thoughts?
Sorry, say it again.
Really?
Oh, last thoughts.
Any last
it's
thoughts
gonna
on
be
Spider-Man 2? Like,
gonna be
what do you
dope.
want to see from
I
it?
I got one thing to say about Spider-Man 2 though.
Mm-hmm.
I hope we get the more skins.
I think that's a good
More
one.
than what more than what we got originally with the first game.
Yeah, that's why I said I think that's a good one.
Yeah, of course.
Do you think we're gonna get a separate like story, like one part with Miles, one part with this Peter?
I think it's gonna be like I said, mainly Peter, but you'll get Miles section / team ups.
I just hope there's none of that stupid MJ sections.
I
Oh, yeah,
they
yeah.
learned their lesson.
Bruh, that's why I
Yeah,
can't
that's
replay that
not
game.
necessary.
That's why I can't replay that game. It's because those fucking dumb sections. Just break the pace like crazy. Can't replay that game.
All right, the last game that was shown was God of War 2018. Oh, jeez, God of War
Oh,
Ragnarok.
man.
God of War
Oh,
2018. No, you said it right.
Man.
God of War
Listen.
2018 Ragnarok DLC, bro. Let's go,
No.
baby.
Listen, dog, I'm not one of them.
The DLC. You know exactly what you're saying, dog. You know exactly
Listen,
we in
man, I
2021.
don't stir the pot, sir. No, sir. That was
We
a
are
slip
in
of the tongue.
2021. Why would you say 2018? You already know the
Listen,
vibes, bro.
sir.
Yeah, he knows
Slip
the
of the
vibes.
tongue, you know what I'm
That's it.
saying?
Oh yes, flip of the fucking tongue. A completely different year. Right,
sir.
right.
Yeah, fine,
Dude,
fine.
sometimes-
Keep on saying
sometimes I
that, but
do
it's a
on these-
DLC.
Sheets at work, 2018, bro. Sometimes it happens.
Sometimes.
But yeah, Ragnarok. They showed a trailer / gameplay. Looks dope. Granted, definitely cross-gen, holding it back. Definitely should be PS5. I've been saying that multiple times, and it just
Yeah.
seems like 2023 will be the time where current gen will be actually current gen.
Yeah.
And it's kind of sad that it's gonna literally take 3 fucking years for that to happen.
Yeah.
Longer than any gen.
They had that Breath of the Wild view at the top of the fucking mountain or whatever, the same thing.
Mhm.
They had to get the Breath of the Wild view up there. Isn't it like
Yeah.
a grappling hook or something?
Yeah, you can.
Use
There's no
your
mechanics. You
Blades
can
of
grapple.
Chaos. Yeah. So you can get up higher places now.
I have to
Yeah.
remember in my head because I was like, okay, the combat looks the same. I have to remember in my head that that's normal. Like I have to remember, like Yakuza did that, DMC does that. Like it's normal to reuse like combat mechanics for the same character. I have to remember that. Like as I was looking at it,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and people were getting mad about like fucking boat animation or whatever.
Oh yeah, I did see that. The
Yeah,
boat
it's-
animation.
Oh yeah,
thing.
the same boat animation.
It's that
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
It's that person
Oh.
Gandalf. That dude
Yeah,
is such a
Gandalf
fucking
gaming.
fanboy. I dislike him. He shits on PCs, and I'm just like, and then he'll shit on PCs, and then he'll say, I'll play this game on my PC. It's like, bro, what are you talking about, bro? You just said you hate PC gaming. You said you would retire if the only gaming machine is a PC. But okay.
No.
We don't
100%
accept you,
does
sir.
not.
We don't
He
accept you, sir.
100% does not have a PC.
No, it's up to you,
100%.
sir. But no, like he's shitting because they're honestly, it's like, bro, it's a fucking build animation. At the end of the day, what do you want him to do? A fucking dance?
Shimmy onto the
Bro,
boat.
yeah, just do a milli rock onto the boat, bro. What's up? What's good?
It's like, gosh dang, out of the things to complain about is fucking boat animations. Oh,
Yeah, it's in the same vein as fruit, bro. Destructible fruit.
Start to
Yeah.
fruit.
All them motherfuckers is dumb as hell.
you know the fanboys.
But
man.
Jesus.
Mhm.
It's
but
like
for
I
the-
said, it's like to go more into details. There was an interview right about it. This is going to be the finale. What else did they say? Corey's not directing the game. I think he
Yeah.
only wrote like an outline, kind of like God of War 3, or he semi-helped with the writing, but he's not really like directly involved. More like consultant, I would also say. Like they would ask him, "Hey, can you give us an idea?" Because normally, it's a tradition. They even mentioned that every single God of War game they'll switch the director. Corey's the only one that's done God of War, like been the director for God of War 2 and God of War 2018. So, and it's confirmed that he even said that he's working on something separate from PlayStation. So he's maybe doing that sci-fi game. So that's gonna be interesting. What else did they say? Conclusion: we saw pictures of Thor. Thor, yet again, people were complaining that he was fat. I'm just like, bro, Norse mythology, Thor is fat. I don't know what to tell you. He's
Yeah,
not
they're just
fucking
mad.
Marvel.
Marvel
Yeah.
this, bro, but Marvel looks like this, man.
Yeah, media shapes narrative, and that's another example of media shaping the narrative.
It's like,
Mm.
bro, it's like the man is fucking drunk. They even in 2018 they said like Mimir is like he's a fat slob.
Yeah, Thor was
Literally
fat
called
in
Thor that.
yeah, Thor was fat in Endgame, bro.
Yeah.
So
So, what else did they say of note? Oh, you can have all 9 realms now, and winter's going to be affecting these realms and all that for Ragnarok. And what else? We saw Tyr. Tyr looks like he's freaking 10 feet tall. Everyone didn't. Everyone thought Tyr was dead. I thought Tyr was dead. So it's interesting that they're having him in the game, and seeing how he plays a part. And I don't think they show a model of Odin at all. They announced the actor, but they didn't show a model
Yeah.
for Odin.
You got no idea what the fuck he looks like.
Nope.
It may
So
be a
maybe-
surprise.
Yeah, he might be like a fucking like character we know in the game, and then it turns out that's him. I wouldn't be surprised. And what else? Am I missing anything in terms of like updates on in terms of Ragnarok?
Release window.
You're missing the greatest thing about the game, bro.
What, sir?
Enemy variety.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't see. Oh, look, a Trogger!
yeah. They changed up the enemies. A lot of enemies, different enemies.
thank
good.
God.
It's not 1,000 Droggers anymore.
I hope
Amazing.
the fucking bosses.
Yeah,
are
supposedly, like they ran out of budget in 2018 from what Corey said.
100%. Yeah,
And-
yeah.
Afterwards, from what they said, because of how 2018 was a success, it's like Ragnarok got a bigger budget.
Oh,
So-
absolutely. And also, like, because they were using new assets, they can like work on the other parts of the game that were lacking in the first one.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
Yeah.
but
I'm
you
hoping-
know,
I
Sorry.
think. Sorry, no, I was just saying. I think it's going to be like a Going Commando type of sequel where like they have a very strong foundation and they're just fleshing out everything else even further than they did before. And I hope that's what it's in that respect.
Technically, we had 3 realms before, right? Midgar.
It was 6. Wasn't it 6?
No, we didn't have 6, did
Oh.
we?
Sorry, no. I think they showed 6, but you can only go to like 3 or 4.
you
Yeah,
could
I
only
think
go
it
to like
was-
4.
Midgar was 1. That was the main one. Then it was the elf one, right? And then it was the green.
There's
green
There was the
gas
hell one.
and
Yeah,
then
the green gas and the hell.
the hell, and then the fire. So there was 5.
The hell and the fire?
No, so
We're
hell
talking
was
about
like
just one.
no. Hell was the like cold like area, remember? And it's like that big bird, and then the fire one was Surtur's domain or whatever.
Uh,
Yeah, that Surtur's domain was like the challenges stuff.
hmm,
Yeah.
the damn.
No,
They're
I
really
don't know
fleshing out this
if it's
deal.
yeah.
They're really fleshing out this DLC. That's crazy.
Wow. Jeez. Like I said, definitely reminds me of like the whole God of War 1 and 2 scenario. In terms of graphics, to me, it look exactly the same, just different area.
Yeah.
Which isn't bad. Like it's being held back. It's like God of War 2018 is a fucking gorgeous ass game. It's like it's kind of hard to do more of it. So like if there's a next God of War game, of course, being on PS5 and it's exclusive, which I'm assuming will be God of War, like something with Egypt. If Kratos survives, it'll be like in Egypt or something like that. So.
Egypt would be fire. I want Egypt,
Oh yeah, we
actually.
had Jotunheim, so that's like the 6th one. We
Oh,
were in Jotunheim,
Guess-
but that was
guess
at the
those.
end. We didn't really do much, but that's true.
I forgot. That was like that empty ass area, right? It was just like,
Well, no, Jotunheim is where you bring the ashes. Remember?
oh, that was the rocky area. I'm bugging. I'm thinking
Yeah.
of what the fuck am I thinking of? Oh no. Wait. I don't know. Never
That was
mind.
the Giants' place, is Jotunheim. I don't. Can we really count that? It's like it was barely anything.
That don't fucking count.
Yeah.
You go there for 5 seconds.
Yeah, and then you
Nah,
come
that
back.
doesn't count. You can't even travel anywhere else. There's a
And you
linear
can't even
path.
go back to it either.
Nope. Nah, yeah, that shit don't count.
Yeah. So they definitely got to flesh out Jotunheim because we're probably gonna go back through it. But yeah, overall, I guess we can talk about a review. Like I said, um, the last section is in KOTOR, and some of the games, Project Eve, Forspoken, dope. It's just like I don't know, that middle is where it was like, eh. But like me, I go
70% of the show.
I go like
80%.
6 or 7. Kind of like the same. Felt the same way with the Xbox E3.
I I like the Xbox's E3 much more than this. I give this a 6. I think I gave the Xbox E3 show like a 9 because there's a lot of games on that show I want to play. So this one, this shit was pretty fucking sleep. I gave it a 7.5 originally, but like nah. After I people like relisted off the games I were showing, I'm like nah, that shit does not deserve a 7.5. That's just a 6.
For me
Maybe
personally,
even a 5, but I'll
it's a
say a 6.
6.5. For me personally, it's 6.5. That's purely because they slowly picked it up after towards the end, honestly. Like the beginning was okay, like the Star Wars game, right? That was a good start.
Yeah.
Just after that, Resident Sleeper, and towards
Yep.
the end, started picked up. Like because you had Wolverine, then you had Marvel Spider-Man, and then God of War. All three, honestly, that's why I put it at 6.5, basically because those 3 games there and then.
Right? Leash.
I'm gonna give it I had a 4 originally when I first finished it. I'm gonna give it a 5. When you list off, honestly, I watched Smooth's video, and that honestly gave me like a brand new perspective on the show that I didn't really consider before. And then just letting it settle in, and I want to see more Project Eve. I like Ghostwire Tokyo, KOTOR, the last 3 games, Uncharted PC. The only really low lights were Deathloop, GTA 5. What was it? And that hallway thing. But it's just when I watched the show, like it was just a really awfully paced show. And then I was thinking to myself, well, if they structured it differently, would I have given a different score? And most likely I would have. So because of that, I'm gonna give it a 5. People saying this is the 8 or a 9. They need to go back and watch the show last year because I think that show was an 8 or a 9 at least. Last year was a lot better.
Bro, they are smoking crack. The same people that were saying, "Oh, this show's an 8 or 9," they were saying midway to the end of the show, this show sucks. Yo, they're like, yo, what is this?
Bad. Yeah, because
they were all saying that. How do you go from this show sucks to it's an 8 or 9?
No, it's not.
Half of the show you watched, you didn't like.
Yeah, like over half of it. Like
if half of the show you didn't like, how the fuck does it get a 9? Like, are you dumb? Like, I don't get it.
It makes no sense. Again, it
literally makes no sense.
No, it makes no sense. The Sony show last year to me was like an 8 or a 9, because like they had a lot of stuff they showed there. Like,
they showed what? They showed Returnal.
They showed Ratchet, GT
Ratchet
Sports, Miles Morales. To start, they started with Miles Morales.
They showed Kenna.
They showed Kenna. They had
They showed a bunch of. They showed Fire. They showed Fire games from them and Fire indie games.
Yep.
This shit is a bunch of remasters and games no one cares about.
Yeah, it was.
In a couple of good announcements.
I think
it's not. It doesn't even compare.
They should have showed a bit more Ghostwire Tokyo. If like, I don't missed opportunity.
Yeah, for me that was an L because they still haven't showed enough of that game for us to understand the premise of what the fuck you're doing in that game. You still have no idea.
Yeah, to me, it's a 5. They need to do better because that they hyped that shit up so much and they did not deliver at all.
No, the fucking insiders, they take an L for that. Matter of fact,
Sony was hyping it up too.
The shit that they didn't show is also just fucking trash. Like, no Factions 2. They were Insomniac or not Insomniac. Wait, no, yeah, Insomniac were talking about fucking Resistance again. No Resistance.
Yeah, like it was very like timing wise, it was really questionable why they did that.
Like, come on now, bro. Stop. Like, that shit makes me want to lower the score. It's like, bro, Insomniac is carrying that fucking. They're carrying Sony so fucking hard, bro. Insomniac is 100% their best. 100% their best studio, based off of output and consistency of that output recently. What the fuck is What is Naughty Dog doing?
Last of Us 2 came out like 2 years ago.
Last of Us 2 came out last year.
Oh, wow! It came out last year. Well, that game just came out, bro. Like, give them some time.
Bro, they were talking about Factions 2 last year, though. Where the fuck is? They don't even have a sneak peek. Nothing.
They're still hiring, bro. It's crazy.
They were hiring last year. They were hiring people that knew how to use DX12 last year.
Yep.
What the fuck are they doing? It takes them this long to even give us a sneak peek of the multiplayer? Nah. Naughty Dog, yeah, y'all B team now, bro. Insomniac is just fucking carrying, bro. Spider-Man Remastered, Miles Morales, and Ratchet and Clank announcing 2 more games in the same year? Fuck out of here. Jesus Christ.
I personally think Sony probably is putting a lot of money into Insomniac right now. And I wouldn't be surprised if there's another location for them that will get announced or something like that. Like I said, if they're making a Marvel game, Marvel Games universe, I wouldn't be surprised if they get more, people on board. I definitely think they're over 300. I definitely think that's the case.
Yeah, they're probably 300, 400 already. If they expand even more, sheesh. That will become Sony Studios, basically. Fuck the rest. I don't know. Y'all got 13 dev studios. It's like, bro, Insomniac will do it all.
And they only paid $200 million for them.
Yeah. Sheesh. That output? Sheesh. Yeah. Absolutely ridiculous.
You know what's ridiculous though? Is the fact that Sony has decided to do a double discount.
What do you mean?
And some of them are really big games.
What?
What about
Oh, you
Steam?
mean on the
The
store?
PlayStation Store?
Yeah. PlayStation Store got double PlayStation Plus discount promotion.
Hmm.
So
That
games
that's not crazy. They be doing that shit all the time.
Yeah, they do that so much.
Assassin's Creed Valhalla,
There's a show Returnal.
Damn.
Eternal,
Yeah,
He wants Returnal.
$40.
Star
Bro.
Wars Triple Bundle is on there. Eternal, let me see.
I don't know.
Raccoon City.
You could type in Returnal. Just tell me what the price is.
Nah, Eternal's not on there.
Okay, never mind. Then.
Oh man.
But
I saw Ratchet and Clank at $40.
Yeah,
There's a
Returnal's $35 on GameFly.
Jesus.
well, I thought yeah, that's honestly it. Yeah, the showcase happened, and yeah, we gave our score. So hope you guys enjoyed, and I won't be surprised if it starts getting oh, one last thing. Not shocked, but Dying Light 2 delayed.
Got delayed. Yep.
I
So
February.
knew it was gonna get delayed.
How did you know that?
Oh, there is a rumor
Bro,
that.
I
Sorry.
was thinking that shit was gonna get delayed, man. December, like, bro.
Do y'all see that? There's a rumor that Battlefield might be delayed this week.
No.
Oh yeah, I
I
saw
don't
that
believe
shit
that.
too.
I don't
Yeah, I
believe
saw
it.
that. Yo, there's supposed to be a beta this month. Where is it? No mention of it.
Oh shit! Also, the game comes out in October, and nothing
Yeah,
going
yeah,
gold yet.
That's a
If
yes.
if it's delayed at this point, it has to be like a short delay. There's no way they delay it 6 months at this point. That'd be crazy.
I think it could be possible.
That'd be crazy. It's like it's next month. It's almost in 30 days.
Yeah.
6 months delay.
We haven't seen that much gameplay though.
Yeah, you're right.
It's a possibility. But other than that, yeah, we're gonna do our outros. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like, subscribe, share. Make sure to follow everybody here in their respective channels, Twitter handles, and all that. Yeah. And Taladia, where can they find you at?
You can find me on Twitter, which is at Taladia Plays, YouTube as well, and Twitch. Also Inside the Multiverse, which is inside the Multiverse on YouTube, and also on Twitter, which is Inside the MV. Inside the MV on Twitter. You guys follow us. We cover everything in relation to DC Comics, and that's a podcast I do. So hopefully, maybe by the end of this month or beginning of next month, hopefully I'll be back to streaming. And maybe, who knows, I might do Battlefield 2042 because I know there's what's it called, open beta, so I might do that. And I'll be doing a live reaction to DC Fandom hopefully next month too. So
Nice.
And Alicia, where can they find you at?
Hey everyone, thank you for a great podcast today. You can check me out at Alish_R1 on Twitter. I hope you guys have an amazing night and keep on gaming. Yeah!
Fuck was that?
Believe it.
Yeah,
you got
believe
some
it.
fucking Naruto vibes, yeah. Jesus.
Oh, jeez. And bless, where can they find you at?
Good podcast. You can find me at twitch.tv/blessedred. What am I gonna play next? I did stream a little bit of Tales of Arise. I streamed it twice. Oh yeah, just be aware, Twitch bots are out here. So if you're ever gonna stream, make sure that you put in what's that guy's name? It's a guy named like Haas. That's a bot.
Haas and Judge Red or something, but I know Commander Root has done a bot or something where you can it bans all bots from following you. Something along the lines of that. I saw that on Twitter. I had to do it all manually.
Oh, that's OD. I didn't know you
Yeah.
could do that. But I just leave my shit in emote only mode when I go offline. But yeah, fuck those bots. But yeah, I'm probably gonna stream Deathloop. Honestly, I don't want to stream Tales of Arise because that game's long as shit. So I'm not gonna do that. I only streamed like the beginning of it, but I'll probably stream Deathloop. Can't stream Life is Strange. I may stream Lost in Random though. It's a platformer with the Tim Burton art style. It looks really cool. But yeah, also you can follow me at Twitter at _blessred. So yeah.
All right. Well, make sure to follow everybody here and share the podcast. And hopefully you guys have a great night, morning, day when you guys are listening to this. This is the Overleveled Podcast. Signing off. Peace.
Blah blah. Subscribe.